Trying to be liked by everybody. You put too much stock and emphasis on being accepted by everybody. Not me, my nigga. It don't matter to me. I'm just concerned with being respected and getting to where I need to get to. You see, where niggas get it fucked up at and where you get it fucked up at is that niggas think being liked and being respected is the same thing. It's not the same thing. Niggas might tolerate you, might like you might be a good kid, but that don't mean to respect you. I'm more concerned with being respected. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. You feel me? Because I'm a great nigga. You understand? I'm a great man, and all great people, whether man or woman, piss people off. You think I give a fuck if I piss people off? If somebody don't agree with what I'm saying, you think I give a fuck about their feelings? No. It don't go like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not too caught up in trying to be accepted by everybody else. You see?
Mano, talk to my life, my nigga. Talk to my life. What's good, Dad? Oh, I'm about to say the wrong thing. I've been drinking this damn Dusse. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another fucking week of Dusse. Shout out to the king of Brooklyn, Mano, Hustle Hard Entertainment. Look, man, there's a reason I started that shit. We're going to get into that motherfucker. Why are you looking down? What are you looking at? Hello,
Yo,
no come girl.
Hey, it's Key. Stop.
Hi, Kiana.
Stop.
What?
Yeah.
All right, so
Kiana.
it's no come girl.
No, it's Kiana. That's it.
We can't do that.
It's Key.
But you've
It's
always
Kiana.
been no come girl.
Okay, but it's over.
Say what's up to Miss Kiana.
Hey, guys.
Everybody. Welcome back to So Shameless, another week in. There's a whole reason why I brought up, why I played the Mano shit. First of all, I love how real my nigga is. Shout out to Nostrand Avenue in Brooklyn. You know, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be on Nostrand Avenue. I'm happy to fucking be from Brooklyn. And I'm happy to have my guests here today. The fabulous, marvelous, big mammal.
Mammal gland.
Hey, Cleverly Chloe. How are you today, sweetheart?
Hi, how are you? I'm good.
Host of Cleverly in the City.
Clever in the City.
Clever in the City. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
And just a fabulous host in the New York City area. Hopefully we'll be seeing her international soon. Welcome to So Shameless.
Thank you.
Why you sound? Don't be shy.
Like
You're not shy.
Right.
I'm not shy. This is my audio podcast voice. You know, I
gotta work on that.
Have time.
Y'all
in
breasts
this.
is too big to be acting like y'all shit. Yo, your shit is percolating today.
Okay.
I'm surrounded. Her shits is up there
Battle,
today.
so what's up?
What the fuck? Do y'all see these shits?
We can come out and battle if you'd like. I'm just
Surrounded.
saying.
Nah, you won,
Surrounded by breasts.
Sir.
It feels good. I'm lactose intolerant, but I could take a little,
Similac.
a little bit.
Some Similac.
What?
She had a puppy.
Dog is like, yo, them titties done. It's a dog outside barking like, yeah, them shits is fat.
So, how was your weekend?
My weekend was all right.
Fuck out of here. It wasn't all right. You was with me.
I did. I was.
Well,
with
how was
you.
y'all's
I was with
weekend?
Tawana. I
We
thought
had a
Tawana was
great
gonna be
weekend. Tawana's not here. Well,
here. And we went out. We went to.
No, don't tell that story. First of all, he was trying to curve us, and when me and my friend are together, we always bombard Tahoe at the same time because that's what we do. Because this is our friend. So we were like, "Oh my God, we're together. Link up with us." And he was like, "I don't know if I can."
There's a reason. There's a reason.
And we was like, "No, fuck out of here. You're our friend. We're going out."
Yeah.
And when we
What's
went
the
out,
reason?
They pressed it. They made sure to.
Yes.
But there's a reason. I realized, and it's a part of the reason why we're here today, and I'll get to that in a second, that I was stressed out. I've been stressing out. I've been putting life and life's responsibilities, the things that you have to do, your bills, your kids, your responsibility, taking care of my house, even this show. I've been putting all of that above actually enjoying life. If you see me right now, y'all look at me on the television or on YouTube or whatever, y'all can see, I literally haven't had a haircut since early December. And there's a reason why. December is Christmas, is the 25th. It started snowing early December.
Yeah, what was that about?
Once it
it
started
was
snowing.
winter. It was winter.
It was winter.
It's like it's a natural occurrence. It's like supposed to snow.
No, but
Like, what
usually,
the
like,
fuck was
we
that
don't really
about?
get snows in like February. January, February.
Well, my pocket, once it starts snowing, I start working 12, 13, 14-hour days
That coin.
overnight. I get home, I got to eat because now I'm up. Once you get home, I'm drinking coffee.
Right.
I can't sleep. I wind up falling asleep at 10 o'clock. I got to sleep. I got to be back at work at 7. I don't have time to go to the fucking barbershop. My barber is the funniest nigga in the world.
Yep.
This nigga gets there at
Not
5:30.
dependable.
He gets there. He sits you in the fucking seat. He goes to get something to eat.
Yep, most barbers. Yeah.
You're sitting there with the shit around your fucking neck just waiting for him to finish. So I knew there was no way I was going to get a haircut. Then I'm taking care of bills. I'm taking care of the Airbnb. I'm taking care of my daughter, my children, my sons. And then my daughter's birthday. Right after, early January. And I had to put on a fucking scene for her. She's 17 years old. She showed up with pink hair.
This is the last year.
Yeah.
No, next year, 18, is it?
No. I mean, this is like the last year. She's 18. That's it. Like, you know?
So it's a thing. And I'm trying to
year.
make sure that she feels the love. You know what I'm saying? I don't want her out there looking for love. So, you know, although I have been struggling trying to get the crib together, I'm pouring it in now. You know what I mean? We're going out on dates. You know, I'm buying the stuff. Things that she mentions, I'm going to go find it. You know what I mean? Things I just want her to feel the love, you know? And it's not just, and she does good in school. She does good in school. She's like,
a sweet girl.
She just got an award for attendance and shit and some writing shit. Like, so she's doing, you know. Yeah, well, I wasn't there because I was at work.
Okay.
That's my point. I'm always taking care of my responsibilities. And I realize that in life, a lot of us do that shit. We put all of this stuff ahead of ourselves.
I'm different. I don't do that.
You don't.
I'm going to be completely honest. I'm very selfish. I make sure, like, I come first.
Take care of me.
I don't have any children, none of that good stuff. So, like, no man. Like, I see people. I learn from other people's mistakes.
I've almost never seen you, besides being mad at me, I've almost never seen you
Be upset?
upset.
Like, frustrated.
You've always
with some
smiling.
shit, like, because
You have a very bubbly
It's going to
personality.
work itself out. It will be okay. Like, that's like my line. Yo, it will be okay.
That's not how you felt when you crashed your car, though.
I was pissed. But it's okay.
It's like rightfully so. That's like a moment to be upset.
Bro,
I
when
was
she crashed her
pissed. I was
shit,
sick.
she was in the crib for about 2 weeks.
I was hibernating, but it was okay. I paid for it. Like, I was in a slump for a week, and then, like, I just didn't want to deal with it. I just let it, whatever, blocked it out like it didn't happen. Then the next week, I bossed up, paid for what I needed to pay for, and I'm back.
Another thing that has been bothering me, I've been stressing. This show,
Yeah.
I've been trying to make sure that I measure up to my own expectations, to my listeners' expectations, trying to find dope guests, trying to make sure the content was dope. Just really, yeah, you're doing it again. She has a thing for finishing people's sentences.
I do. And thoughts and shit.
We, you know, and we
I'm working
learned
on
that.
it, right.
We learned that from the comments.
Right.
And so a lot of our comments is all positive, you know, and I'm like, that's great, but I made a mistake. I went on Lipstick Alley because all of my commentary is positive on the show. And I'm like, everybody can't just love it. There has to be something. Like, my fans are wonderful. My listeners, not fans. My listeners are wonderful. Tahoe, I love the direction of the show. I love what you're doing. Da 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 da. Nobody's telling me, yo, listen, you know what? You talk too much. You spoke only. You know who didn't on the tax episode? You don't know how many people, even in my YouTube comments, niggas like, yo, this nigga talks too much. Yo, get to the interview with tax.
Yeah, I kind of fast forwarded you. I'm not gonna hold you.
You do chat.
But
you're a chatter.
You were good.
And you love to tell other people how they talk too much, but you're a chatter. Constructive.
It was just on that one. It was because we were so antsy to hear tax. I was like, okay, where's tax? I missed.
Oh, okay.
That was
Motherfuckers, I said some shit in that intro.
You did.
And nobody heard it.
Good.
That's not true. We'll go back to it. But we wanted to hear tax.
Let's play the intro right
No,
now.
no time.
We don't have time, okay?
So I realized, and so basically I got
But you're
all
not
of
gonna
the
please
negative.
everyone all the
You're
time,
not.
so that's okay.
Boom.
But constructive criticism, everybody can't deliver in a certain way. But I'm glad that you had the active, like, knowledge to go seek critique. Everybody can't handle that truth.
I wanted it because I feel like in order to give the perfect mix, I need the negative. So I can say, all right, let me stop doing that, or let me add this. You know what I mean?
I feel like you're trying to prove the naysayers wrong, but, like, you're good.
Or fuck
you're
them.
good. Like, you trying to force, like, content, and you're good. Like, you proved yourself already.
Nah.
You good.
I think that that's a real.
Well, never get
That's cool.
never get
Right,
complacent. No.
but, like,
I know. I
don't
do
be
think
like,
that's
Damn,
corny though.
she knew my whole word before I said
She
it.
does that.
I'm really good at
does
it,
that.
though. I'm really good at, like, reading people and knowing
That's
what
good.
they're thinking.
You're good.
I'm recording this time.
Yeah, you are. Glad you checked
I
in.
realized that that's, first of all, so I went to Lipstick Alley, and for those of you who know, Lipstick Alley is like a gossip site where they talk about people, not necessarily stars. Maybe they talk about, but they have Twitter personalities on there too.
Yep, I found myself there one day.
Right. And so I go on there and they just talking, oh, this garbage nigga. Oh, I hate everything he says. Every time he opens his mouth, nothing but garbage comes out. It's just like, oh, go take care of your fucking kids. You're this, that, and the other.
They've been saying that, though.
Yeah. And I'm saying, all right, cool. No problem. I'm reading. And I almost let it get to me. I said, but these people never liked me.
Right.
They never like me. Like, you know, the people who don't like you will never like nothing that
Right.
you fucking do. You know what I'm saying? And what they do on there is talk down on people. Now you had a couple people in there like, no, actually like the show. I had one person that was in there talking shit, and they was like, "Oh my God, Tahoe followed me."
Aww.
I was
There's
like,
a
"Oh
bunch
shit,
of trollers and shit in there.
that's dope." But this leads back to why I played the Mano shit. I'm doing my motherfucking thing, all right, and I need to take time out to appreciate and celebrate my own fucking successes, my love. Like I enjoy doing what the fuck I'm doing right now. And I'm not gonna let nobody steal my fucking joy. Good. If I'm gonna give that advice to anybody out there, don't let nobody steal your fucking joy. Don't let your bills steal your joy. Don't let your kids, all the responsible, making sure that they do good in school. Don't let your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your friends, none of that shit. What in the hell is going on? Why are you laughing?
I went on
I'm talking some serious shit.
I know you are. I just want to do some background. I went on Lipstick Alley. Yeah, I did. Just read some shit.
What did you read?
It doesn't matter. It was really funny though.
Is it about me?
No, nigga.
No.
I mean,
so you on there just reading?
No, it's about you and Cuddy, about the past show. Somebody was like the endless smacking and slurping. You remember you could hear her like,
oh my God,
swallow and the
Sometimes
spit.
that could have been me.
No, because you
no.
Okay. So
you can hear Cuddy like swallow like.
Oh dear.
That's how she talks.
Yeah,
but she was a key component to the show.
Absolutely.
And so it's crazy because I literally have always been trying to keep delivering like all of this top-notch shit because without her, that dynamic was irreplaceable.
Okay, but can I give you some advice?
Yes.
From podcaster to podcaster. Okay. What I found is, and I'm not an OG in this game, but I've been doing podcasts for like maybe 3 years now. And what I found is that the moment I started thinking about numbers was when I started failing. The episodes that I actually produced,
My numbers are super dope.
I know that. And I'm not saying that, but that shouldn't be your only focus. The moment you, as a creative, you're a creative, whether you want to or not. When you start divulging into focusing and shifting your focus on what is obviously the impressions, the numbers, the listens, the views, your content suffers. When you are producing and creating shit that you actually enjoy, that gives you joy, that's when you'll find the most success because it's relatable to others. When you can touch on that and value your listeners, you do value them, which is great. They're telling you what they want to hear more of. If that's in conjunction to what actually you enjoy, it all falls into place. Like it becomes better content.
Relate that to regular people in their regular lives. Don't have a podcast.
Shit. Regular people, if you are somebody who you have a 9-to-5, you work at an accounting firm, you work in accounts receivable, that's great. But if you go to work every day with the mindset of like, I really want to show and prove to my supervisor that I can handle any task that they give me. You go to them and ask them, hey, I want more work because you actually enjoy numbers. You actually enjoy computing things. You actually enjoy your work that you do. It becomes more so of the task of excelling becomes the challenge, and you actually find more joy in that and surpassing the goals that you've already set for yourself. For me, I like to challenge myself. So for me, when I create and going every day, and even in my 9-to-5 job, I sit down and ask my bosses for more work. Like, what's up? I'm not challenging myself.
You're a unicorn. You're like an anomaly because nobody really wants to do that.
No, and it's not about more work necessarily. It's about creating what you love and making sure that it's when it's relatable to others because like what you said in the beginning, your intro, you focus on other things as a parent, as an adult, as a creative, that you're doing all these things. Real life is funny and relatable. You don't have to dress it up. You don't have to doctor it. You don't have to change it. It is funny because people know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. Even if you just the whole podcast don't get feeling older. Bitch, when I wake up every morning now, that shit is a fucking struggle. Like, I hear shit in my joints that click and tick and talk that I ain't never heard before.
When you wake up?
I'm
right.
So washed now.
Exactly.
This fucking Dusse is amazing.
So washed.
Shout out to Dusse.
You had 2 sips, beloved.
I've been drinking since the first time we tried to record, and I didn't press record on the fucking thing.
All right. Whole 10 minutes. Wasted.
It's fine. But I want you to focus on that.
Yeah, I will. But nobody gives a fuck about that. They're what y'all going to talk
about?
No,
but you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised people that listen and take heed because they in the same boat you in. They doing other shit.
Yeah. Take time out to enjoy your life, to enjoy the joys of life.
My weekend was good. I was in Hawaii.
What the fuck?
I know.
Get out.
Enjoy life.
I'm over with
enjoy
her.
Life.
She just waiting. Let us sit here. Talk about, we was in the cold. We was here. You was in Hawaii.
No. But you gotta enjoy life, Tahoe. We get it.
You had to force yourself. You had to force
Yeah, because no one cares about my weekend.
No, we was
Heard
getting there,
y'all
but
weekend.
damn, bitch, you just had to drive. You was in Hawaii. You ain't come back with no white Hennessy. You ain't got no hula skirts.
White Hennessy.
You ain't got no
Hawaii.
coconuts.
Y'all went to Paris one time. My cousin was like, "Can you bring back some white Hennessy?" I'm like, "Nigga, this is Paris. This is not Jamaica.
Black people think everywhere
It's
is so Hennessy.
wine and shit here, not a bottle of wine." Bitch said white Hennessy. I was so fed. That's my ghetto side of my family, you know.
We have had white. So the reason I invited y'all here today, obviously Keon's part of the show now, but the reason I invited you guys here today, I didn't want to talk about any of the hard things that's going on. I didn't want to do relationship. I didn't want to do sex. I didn't want to have one of these pinpoint topics. I just wanted to have fun, which is what we had this weekend. And so to bring it full circle, when you hit me up to go out, I was like, nah, I don't really feel like going, or maybe I'll be busy or whatever.
No.
And I realized I haven't fucking been out since November. Maybe October. I've been literally focused on work, house, kids, show, all of this different stuff. And I haven't been out, had a chance to have fun. So I'm glad that you invited me out. We had a fucking ball.
Yeah. And what you forgot to realize that you don't curve me in Tawana ever.
Right.
We will show up here.
Would
We
you go to
almost
like
got
a
into trouble.
lounge? Or?
No, we supposed to dinner.
Ricardo's.
Dinner?
Yeah, Ricardo.
Yeah, we went to
Oh,
Ricardo's.
got money.
We busted up a little bit.
Made a scene.
Made a scene. That's what we
Had
do.
a turp,
That's
had
what
the
I do.
roast turp. That's fine. We're friends. We're funny.
I said, well, it's what we do. And I said, I want to continue that this week on the show. So shout out to Lipstick Alley for making me realize that I do love what the fuck I do. And I don't give a fuck what nobody says about it. And I'm out here to have motherfucking fun. And I'm hoping that you people out there that's listening do the fucking same thing. This Dusse got me cursing and shit.
Hey.
I remember I was talking when I was talking to Tax interview. Somebody said, why does the interviewer curse so much? This man is spitting so much gems, and you can't say anything without saying motherfucker.
Oh, my nigga. You love it, my nigga.
I say nigga at work and I gotta chill, so I
It's the
get it.
Dusse.
It happens.
And Dusse has had a big week.
Shout out to Dusse. Shout out to Rock
What
Nation.
week? Oh, because they're
Dusse has had a big week. They actually had the Henny Palooza. I know, Chloe, you're
Yeah.
very close with the Henny Palooza people. I should have had low key come to the show. Matter of fact.
We should have now. We should have Cam. Actually, we can bring Cam back.
We can. Oh, we can. Thank
You
you.
can bring Cam.
Be the producer
I'll
of the
tell
show.
Cam.
They've had a big week. What's going on with Henny Palooza, Dusse? What's going on with
I
that
was so
now?
excited. I can actually talk about it now.
Yeah, talk about
Shout out to the former Henny Palooza team. If any of you have been fortunate enough in the five years that it was running to go to any one of the 50 Henny Palooza shows or experiences, we always know that Terminal 5 last December was the last one, and now Rock Nation and Dusse have decided to pick up where Henny dropped the ball, and now Dusse Palooza.
No, wait.
It's coming to
What
coming
is
to
Henny
fruition.
Palooza for the people in Africa, the people who listen to the show that don't
Oh,
know?
God.
You know, I never
gotta
went
be-
to one.
What is?
Girl. Okay,
Because I'm
well,
not a big
well,
drink.
fuck,
I'd be like,
fuck Hennessy. we off that.
What was it? What is
Hennessy,
the name? What's
Henny
the brand about?
Palooza, I guess Cam would be the best person to talk about this, but Henny Palooza was started as just a friends gathering. Like Cam had hit up his boys, his people, Lo and Raven and Kaz, and told everybody he was having a party at this crib. Everybody come through. It's a Saturday night. I'm bored. Everybody bring Hennessy or some pot or some chicken, right? And people came through, and then it became this whole thing where everybody was saying they were coming, and Cam was like, "Oh shit, I might need a bigger space than my apartment." Hit up his landlord. Hey, can I use the community room? Landlord said, "Hey, sure. Just make sure everything's still intact." Then it kept spreading throughout the day, and then it was bring some speakers. I think Genius was the first one to come. They set up a whole fucking
They Project X this
house
shit.
house party vibe, and they became by the end of the night, I believe it was like, I think Lo had like, back then Lo was really still bubbling, and like his MySpace like motion was still going, and he started really doing big when you heard that new, and they hashtagged it. It was like, oh, it was a Henny Palooza last night or at the time, and people were like online like,
Because everybody was bringing
what
Hennessy.
the fuck is, but people kept talking about it that was there. Yeah, the requirement to get in was Hennessy or chicken, and dead ass, that's, you know,
Nigga
niggas.
shit.
And by the end of the day, the next morning, everybody was talking about Henny Palooza, and it became a forwarding movement.
Right.
And it's an experience. It was just a moment where you can just show up and all your friends are there. And, you know, Hennessy in the black community is coveted. You know, we love Hennessy so much. But, you know, I think what they were able to do, and they started going on tour, and they were going across, you know, the countries even. And what they were able to do was kind of show how organized fun amongst the urban community can happen.
No.
And I think Hennessy really was pissed that they didn't think of the idea first.
Right.
Wait. Before we
They
get
didn't sponsor it, right?
No, they didn't. They never sponsored it.
All right, thanks.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to turn her mic off. Before we get into
Because
that,
I'm asking natural questions.
before we get into that,
I
the
agree.
way you, it became this huge party. There'd be 1,000 people, 500 people, something like that.
It became up to 2,000,
3,000 people.
Yeah.
And they were giving away Hennessy if you bought a ticket. It was like unlimited Hennessy.
The Hennessy, yeah, you buy a ticket, and I mean for each ticket you buy, you basically get a bottle to yourself, which is
And so everybody at these parties were wasted. Like
no matter,
literally.
well, no matter drinking with them responsible. You know, they definitely made sure people like drink responsibly, Ubered home, like
Oh
you
my
know what I
God,
mean.
This is the friendship. This is the friendship. she
No,
has
because
with
the
people be wasted, sweated out, motherfucking peeing on themselves. My homegirl
No,
was there.
I
She
don't know
couldn't
who's
make it to the
peeing on
bathroom.
herself. She's
She
doing a
wrapped
lot.
her shirt around her waist and she just went because she was that
Well,
drunk.
she's
she
pretty
just went.
she's pretty gross.
Was that the same day you cookout when people came from? where
Probably,
they come from?
yeah.
They were
I
coming
do
from-
believe we've
More than
had,
likely, yeah.
yeah.
But it's an experience that they've had people perform, like Ja Rule performed this summer, Cameron. They've had
Joe
Wale,
Budden
Joe Budden perform. Well, Joe-
That connection
Joe's
with
pretty
Patron
much
Fest, or that's
No,
Okay.
no.
People
They're
just
all
kept trying to
separate.
steal the wave.
After that, the fests and the paloozas
Was
started
just-
becoming
right,
a thing.
right.
Shout out to Kaz Facts though. Patron Fest is pretty dope. It's
Oh,
pretty
that's
cool.
him? Oh.
Hell yeah,
Friend,
that's my homie.
another friend and shit. Look, she's shouting out Cass. Now, wasn't trying to call you a dick around the Cass.
Kinda.
No.
Sorry. Yeah.
No.
So they were buying enough Hennessy to give out basically a bottle to 2,000 people
Pretty much.
per party.
Yeah.
And as it went forward, it became a thing. Like everybody knew
Yeah.
about Henny Palooza,
Right.
Yeah.
right? And the good people, I'm sure they went up and tried to talk to Hennessy. Like, yo, we got this thing. We're moving. We're doing shit in Hawaii. We're doing shit in Washington. I don't know if they went to Hawaii, but they went to
They did go
Bermuda.
to DC. They were DC.
No, he said Hawaii.
I said Hawaii.
Oh no,
It
not
doesn't
Hawaii.
sound
Bermuda.
like
They was
DC at
they
all.
did Bermuda. I thought you said Washington. I said
expensive.
DC. Yeah, they did Bermuda.
Yeah. They did every single where, like Vegas, LA.
They did LA,
every
Texas,
single
Atlanta,
You gotta
For
do,
years
you gotta
now.
do Houston.
San Jose. They did Houston. I was
Yeah, you
I was
gotta
one of
do
Houston.
Houston.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, the
And
thing is about
Chicago?
it. Yeah, they did Chicago.
Oh, it's-
Chance
yeah,
the Rapper.
wildin'.
Chance the Rapper was there. Yes, that's how like big these things got.
Henny
So-
and Chirac?
So
Yeah.
they
No,
did
thank you.
these things for so long that they wound up reaching out to Hennessy. Hennessy would not endorse them because Hennessy is not a brand that really caters to the urban community, but that much.
Well, I think their tagline from what I and you can talk to Cam and them about this. I but they weren't going to promote quote unquote binge drinking, which is bullshit because you directly market to the urban communities, so you don't give a fuck about how much we drink. You just care about that we buy the bottles. But at the end of the day,
I just felt like they don't think that they're that important. They wanted Hennessy is a part of the Moet brand.
Yeah.
They don't want to really be a black
No,
urban.
right.
but
thing.
we're the ones that drink it, which is pretty funny. But what I think that was so genius that they were able to do with Henny Palooza is they showed the marketing plan. Like this was kind of like their online resume. Like they didn't even really have to have one, but it showed a brand, if a brand cared enough, what they could do with this movement. And I think shout out to Dusse and Rock Nation and Lenny S and Hov for even,
But they need
thinking like,
Dusse needs
they
it.
knew that. I mean,
Dusse needs it. Hennessy is at a point
They
right
don't
now
need
it's
it.
a staple.
That's a fact.
Hennessy don't need. That's what they looked at it. Like, you know what? We're gonna stay the higher echelon.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna reach down to y'all. We don't pull y'all up. We're gonna have y'all pull us down. We're gonna stay up here.
and you know what they fucked up at?
That's what it- that's
they
what the
fucked up
Hennessy-
instead of realizing that it's a culture, because Dusse is part of the hip hop culture. Like that's part of us. Even when in Hennessy was, you know
It's
what I mean?
become that in the
but
last
now,
year.
thanks to Tax, shout out to Tax Stone. But I think it's gonna be. I'm excited because it's like it makes sense to bring everything kind of home. This
But
kind of
let's
like
be real.
feels full circle.
Let's be real. Dusse does need.
Yeah,
That
I mean
push.
it definitely
they
helps
needed
them.
Tax. Tax did his job by
Yeah.
them before Tax Zone podcast. Nobody
It was just
really
me.
heard of Dusse.
It was
We
just
heard
me.
of it, but it
I
was
was,
like,
I was
eh.
just, I was
I
just
heard
Meth.
Jay
I'm sorry.
talking about it.
It was Memphis Bleak.
Oh, right.
Jay was pushing.
But
Well,
was-
Bleak,
were people really?
But Jay
I
wasn't.
feel
Jay
like-
wasn't going as hard as Meth Bleak was. Bleak was like
No,
rocking
he's
with
part of
Dusse
it.
hard, like
He's
hard.
part of it. Well, nobody knows Bleak anymore.
Right.
Yes, they
like,
do.
I think it's allowed.
Nobody gives a fuck about Bleak right
Don't
now. in
disrespect
today's
No,
Bleak
world.
like
I
that.
used to love Bleak, but like
Nobody gives a
I used
fuck
to love
about
drag,
Memphis
but
Bleak
that was
right
the only
now.
person
I used to
that I
love
knew that was
drag
pushing
on,
it
but
back in
nobody-
like
One person.
2012.
One person.
Oh.
One person will talk.
okay.
This is, you're not a rapper. You don't have to grab
I
the
feel
mic.
comfortable. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
She's holding the mic like, yeah, and
1, 2.
well, what I'm saying is, Dusse needs the relevance. They lost Tax Stone. He was relevant. So this was a good move by them to help them. They are not making the same move that Hennessy would have made. Like if Hennessy would have made that move, it would have been big for Henny Palooza alone. it would have been big for Hennessy. It was like, all right, we grabbed them. You know, we made them a part of the brand. For Dusse, it's like, yo, we just latched on to some shit that has the urban community that's going to push us all over the fucking world. So it was a good move for Dusse.
Absolutely.
Right? Shout out to Dusse. Y'all got me a little spinning right now. I don't know what I'm about to say next. So this shit is good. I got about 6-7 bottles of this shit in here.
Oh, so we could get another one.
No, empty bottles.
No, they're all empty.
Empty.
That's-
Graveyard.
Nobody wants to hear about that.
What?
I'm not saying it's called a graveyard when you leave empty bottles.
Is that what I... Oh, so I
Yeah.
have a graveyard in my house.
Yeah. College?
So,
Did you go to college?
Shout out to Henny. That's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult to change the name. To change
Shout out to Dusse Palooza. Ain't that hard for me?
the shit
That
to
ain't the
Dusse.
same.
Fuck
Palooza.
Hennessy.
Yeah.
Fuck
So
Hennessy.
are we not drinking? Everybody's like they're not drinking Hennessy.
Nah, fuck him.
Because of
We
Henny
off that.
Palooza?
Yeah, those are my friends.
Yeah, I appreciate
And
the
tax
loyalty.
too.
but-
Even I mean, I still enjoy Hennessy, but I'm not promoting them because they wasn't promoting us. So fuck it. This and then this in 2018, Black lives, Black power, Black business, support Black business. These white people don't. If they ever showed you anything was in 2017, they do not give a fuck about us. So fuck that.
I feel we are super conscious now. I'm not. I try to be conscious, but I'm really not as woke.
You
as
have to
everybody.
be.
I was listening to the Breakfast Club this morning, and
Amaralenegra.
right?
You gotta
That's
roll
her
your
name.
tongue.
I love her butt. I love.
Everybody on Love
her
and Hip Hop
butt.
has the same butt. So there's that.
Just said, I
Is
love
that
her
bad
butt.
to say?
You-
Can you not say that?
You
in
just say
today's
she's a
climate?
beautiful girl. Like you gotta say,
So
I love her butt.
I love her butt, and I love her. I love her skin color.
She's gorgeous.
She's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
First of all, not only the fact that she's dark skinned, because I am a fan of dark skinned women, but her face is
Even.
just perfect.
Yeah, her face is like she's like a doll.
I don't know. I want to see her in person because I don't know if it's makeup or not.
Oh no, she has pictures online without makeup.
Your breasts are really huge. I'm just looking at them. She's like, all right, I'm sorry. I definitely was a misogynist pig.
Yeah, talking about you
A
love her ass
massager.
and then your breasts are
Went
really
right to it.
huge. Yours.
You thought they was
That
a
was
fuck with you on
Trumpish.
Lipstick Alley now. You,
So Amaralenegra, is that one word?
no, Amara is her name, and La Negra is
Means like
the dark.
Yeah,
Well, the
black.
darker one, but the black.
Amara, the dark one.
The black, yeah.
Yeah, black. The literal translation is like the black.
The black.
Yeah.
So she is a Hispanic young lady that is on Love and Hip Hop, and
She's an Afro Latina artist. She's an artist. She has.
what
a
is
music-
Afro Latina? Like,
Afro
what is that?
Latina is basically how you categorize somebody who's a little bit darker. Most Dominican culture will use it because it just means you're. But see, that's what gets into the whole topic of colorism is like definitively describing somebody based on their skin tone and their ethnicity.
Isn't that?
Race and
Afro Latina means like, oh, she's a darker Latina.
But
she's
isn't
dark.
that something that if somebody else would do that, if a white person was to do that, we would be offended?
Yes. Yes.
So is it something that
What do you
why
mean?
would she? Why is it when she does it, it's not offensive?
Well, and that comes to the whole onus of like white people say, well, y'all say nigger is a derogatory term, but you use the word nigga. Same thing. You know,
Afro
it's-
Latina isn't.
No, it's how people describe and
racial
categorize. If you're mixed with black and Latino descent too, but categorizing yourself as Afro Latina. First of all, Latino people are black.
Thank you. I was about to say
Like,
that, but I didn't want to
so that's a whole nother
That's funny,
conversation in
because
itself.
we were talking about this weekend. I said you're
yeah.
Spanish.
And I said I am black, but yes, I am Latino. I'm of Latino descent, but I am
Your
black.
race is
Well, let's not act
Right.
like all Latino people think they black.
No, we're not. We're not.
No,
saying
we're
that.
not saying
No,
that.
we're not saying that.
They're
because they
unaware.
definitely don't
You're
go
right.
to
There's
marches.
white Latinos who come derived from Spain, and they want to the lighter ones who want to not be associated with
They
the
don't fuck with
darker
us.
skinned people. Right?
They don't fuck
That's
with us.
even in DR. There's that whole the whole separation of the dark Dominicans, the light Dominicans. They go hard with that shit. You don't got the straight hair. Oh, mommy, you need a perm.
Mexico too,
Yes, everywhere.
everywhere.
India even.
No, Mexicans don't fuck with me at all.
Because they have like the ones that look like they work in the back of a store, Mexicans. Then they have
Right.
like the ones that look white.
Yes.
Like they look, they don't look Mexican how we would see Mexicans, and
Well,
it's
like-
like a whole different class.
in Indian
structure.
culture, there's the people that are like they look down on the darker
Like
skinned Indians because it means like if you're of darker skin, it means you were outside
Outside
working.
working
You're a
the field.
laborer. The lighter skinned people have always been assumed to be were in the house. They were more preserved. They were paler. I mean, the whole colorism factor. It's not just between whites and blacks. It's all people. It's
All
everywhere.
nationals.
Well, I feel like Amara is woke.
Yes,
And
she
the
is.
reason why I feel like she's woke is because most Latina people Latino people that I've run into will never, or we'll say it between me and you, like, yo, I'm black, but won't move when we move. They're not at the marches. They don't be offended when one of us gets shot down in the street. They act like they're white when they're round white
Yeah,
folk.
because you're a black person. You're a morenito.
Right.
Yeah.
They act white around white folk. Right. They classify me in one way and they classify themselves somewhere else in the world. But when they're around each other, they're like, come on, I'm just like you.
Yeah, if some
us.
of the lighter skinned, like the Spanish women brought you home to their parents,
Absolutely
their
not.
parents would be like, oh, fuck out of here. You brought this fucking black man in my
Morena,
house.
yeah.
I
bet it's
it's a
morenito?
thing.
Is that nigga in Spanish?
Moreno?
That's a cute. Morenito is a cute way to say like, oh, a little black man, but like
Moreno
Moreno
is
is how they would
Moreno.
describe you.
So this morning on the Breakfast Club,
Oh.
a big thing happened. I don't understand.
Okay.
Charlemagne, she was talking about her troubles breaking into American culture.
Yes.
Right?
Mainstream
Being
culture.
an
Yeah.
Afro-Latina girl.
Yes.
Does she think that she's less black being an Afro-Latina girl? Like,
No.
did she looked at...
No, that's not what she's saying.
All right, what is she saying?
She was explaining her plight because on the story, if you watch Love and Hip Hop Miami, she met with the producer, DJ Hollywood or some whack nigga, some light skinned pale Puerto Rican
I
nigga.
saw that
Obviously not
clip.
a-
Probably
though.
got a pink shriveled up dick, whatever.
Oh my
and
God.
he
Okay,
was
well,
just like,
Is he Spanish?
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
Spanish.
Spanish.
And that was the problem. She was having a conversation with a Spanish producer, a fellow person in your community, and he was like, "Oh, you too African
Yeah.
with the whole Afro, like it's not professional, and you kind of like a real out there with your look or whatever. Like you got to be a little bit more classy." And saying like, "Oh, like the way you're approaching with like coming out when in the culture
You look
with
ratchet.
an African like Afro style, it's like not professional, it's ratchet, it's like he says, it's like it's whack." And she was like, "Are you serious right now?" He's like, "Yeah, like you too woke and all this other shit." And basically saying like, embracing being African or being black, or urban was not acceptable in the industry that she was trying to embrace into. And Charlemagne and Envy were like, oh, well, like, because she was explaining colorism within the Latino culture, which is real. Like,
And in America, too, period.
America.
She was just saying that they're looked at a certain way, and it's hard
It's
for the
hard
Latinos
to dark-skinned
aren't.
dark-skinned Latinas and Latino people to break into the industry. If you look at all the novellas, it's mad light-skinned people that look light, bright, damn near white. If you turn to Latino Univision, you turn to Telemundo, on the channels, you don't see dark-skinned people at all. It's the light-skinned bitches with the big butts, long, straight hair.
Yes.
You
Yes.
don't see that.
Keep talking about them.
Somebody always want to say, "Oh, Celia Cruz."
yes.
But Charlemagne, and I love Charlemagne. I love Envy, and I love the Breakfast Club. I'm a big fan supporter. But the ignorance level that was being displayed, and I don't care if you
Well,
do this
Envy
for
said that he don't
clickbait.
see it. Isn't he Spanish?
Envy is yellow and light bright. Of course, he don't see shit. Nobody
He's like,
discriminates
oh,
against him.
I don't
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah, because he doesn't see it.
The problem. But
But
what was his
Charlemagne
quote?
being the darker skinned man in the darkest
Light
man
in
in
his
the
own
room.
damn skin.
Right. Well, that's
Ish.
I don't have no problem with you getting your skin together. That's between your dermatologist. But Charlamagne saying like, don't you think this is in your head? Like maybe this isn't really happening. And she's
Oh my
telling, well,
God.
she's literally telling them like, I've had to endure struggles and setbacks and being discriminated against and lost opportunities because people have judged me in the Latino community based on the color of my skin. That's not a plight that you make up. That's real. I'm considered dark in my family. I am dark, and I'm Dominican. I'm black and Dominican. So I am the little mixed breed, the little half breed. But that is a real thing. And as black people, how could you sit there and tell somebody that their plight against colorism is made up in their head?
Right.
The fuck are you talking about?
I believe that they were talking about the difference between light-skinned Latinas being accepted more than dark-skinned
That's
Latinas,
colorism,
right?
yes.
And Charlemagne compared it to Cardi B.
He was like, well, Cardi B is Dominican. But Cardi B is light skinned.
light-skinned.
You just proved my fucking point. What are you talking about?
Right.
Well,
Yes.
Cardi-
Cardi gets a pass, and Cardi has accelerated way faster than she would have if she was dark skinned. And even in the black community, look at girls like Tink. What's her name? The girl that had the song with
Missy?
T-Pain. No, the other young girl.
T-Pain.
There's Tink, the one with someone with a D. Seven Streeter. Seven Streeter is an amazing girl, amazing talent. Why is she not getting as much shine that they're trying to force us on with Tinashe?
She's no Cardi B.
First of all, I didn't say she was.
7th Street is no Cardi. She's cool, but she's no Cardi
Why
B.
is she just cool?
I mean, her music is cool, but she's
Why
Cardi
is that
B
like that?
started. And let me just I'm not defending Charlemagne But
I love
what
Cardi.
he was
I'm not
saying
saying that.
is that Cardi B came into the game with her own following already. She had the
Yes.
stripper following. The Instagram following was amazing.
Yeah,
Yes,
she
it was
started
great.
out,
Right?
yeah.
She stayed real. She stayed connected to her
Mm-hmm.
base, right? The whole time she never changed up. She never tried to whiten her shit up.
You
She
don't-
was always
okay.
Cardi B.
Yep.
And she came out with a dope fucking song.
She did.
I was not a fan of Cardi mixtapes. I was not. But when Bodak Yellow
They
hit,
cleaned up.
there was nothing. How could you not like Bodak Yellow?
100%. I love Cardi. Don't get this twisted. But you don't think that her lighter skin has a play in that?
No.
You're
Absolutely.
bugging. You're bugging.
Why?
You're a bugging. You're bugging.
Even like
If she
Offset's.
what is it? Jess Hilarious. If Jess Hilarious right now was to come out with a fucking Bodak Yellow, the shit would be Bodak Yellow.
No, it wouldn't.
No.
Just
it wouldn't.
Hilarious is known
it wouldn't.
everywhere.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. I'm the way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to
I'm
say
not
this.
saying that listen, I'm not saying that Amaralenegra hasn't suffered what she suffered. What I'm saying is you can't bring down Cardi B's success
But
and,
nobody
and
brought down
label it
Cardi
on her
B.
skin.
Nobody
They're
brought
not.
it. Nobody
You
brought
can't
down.
say, but that, when you say it's because she's light skinned
No,
and she's
I
got
didn't
a
say it
better
was
track.
because. I
She's
said
a fucking stripper
I
with
didn't say it was
naked videos on the
because.
internet.
I didn't say it was because of her lighter skin.
She's got her titties bouncing around the internet. Them shits ain't even perfect.
I didn't say it was because of her lighter
she's
skin.
not
I also said it didn't.
Her shit is
It
lopsided.
didn't hurt that she was lighter skin. If Jess
Of course it
Hilarious,
didn't hurt, but
if
she
Jess
still
Hilarious, but you just said of course it didn't hurt.
We all know light
Of course it didn't hurt. White is always going to be right in
Right.
America's eyes.
Okay,
That's all we saying.
But,
Okay.
but let's not take it. You can't attribute Cardi's success to being lighter skinned
I didn't
than
say that.
Amaralenegra.
I didn't
like,
say
oh,
that.
you know what? Because as far as I'm concerned, Amaralenegra doesn't have a Bodak Yellow yet.
She doesn't, but she's not. But she never said that. She didn't compare herself to Cardi.
No, I know.
Charlamagne used him as
in the
an example.
conversation.
But-
That comes up where we're talking about. Well, she's light skinned. No, she's Cardi B.
No.
There isn't 1,000 Cardi B's out here. There's one.
Of course, there's not. But he promoted. He brought up Cardi B.
Right.
But all Amaralenegra was saying was that she has endured
Yeah.
discrimination, and you can't tell somebody that they made it up in their head if they actually could telling you no, what has actually happened. And being a black man who is of darker skin, you should know that that's a real plight.
Right.
That's real. Like we don't. Why do we have to fight this within our own community to explain colorism to people?
Right.
Are you fucking crazy to me? That's ridiculous. And I'm of the lighter skin demographic, and I know that I've gotten certain advances based on how I look. I
think
know
it's-
that.
I think it was more, and I skimmed through it, and once I start seeing all of the outrage a lot of times just annoys the fuck out of me.
No, I hate fake outrage, but this one I had a right to feel a little annoyed. I was a little annoyed. I'm not gonna lie.
I think that he was more. It wasn't about her being dark skinned. Or yes, it was. It was. I think her point was being Latina and dark skinned, and I think that he was trying to separate the dark skin from the Latina.
And you shouldn't,
somehow.
because the point that she was trying to make is not about black people who don't consider themselves Latino or whatever. It was within the Latino community, which goes unspoken. There is a colorism issue. For all the Latinos that don't consider themselves black, we ain't talking about that. It is separate. It's from the people within the Caribbeans and the Spaniards. There is a colorism issue within that community. She's coming from that community. She's not talking about people say, oh, Issa Rae and SZA. They are not Spanish. We're not talking about them. Darker skinned women in Hollywood have gotten way more acceptance now than ever before. And that's been a great change. We're not talking about that. Within the Latino people, when you go into a Dominican hair salon and you're darker skinned, they're going to pair you last. They may skip over you and forget that you were waiting. The lighter skinned girl is always going to make sure she's taken care of. That is an issue within the Latino community. Just like we can't go to Chinatown and go to
You
China.
sound more Spanish talking about this shit.
Because I'm Spanish.
But you sound more Spanish. Like I hear the coming off your
Because
voice.
I have had to deal with being the darker morenita. I've had to deal with being the morenita and the mixed girl
Right.
within the Dominican and Spanish community.
All right.
You know what's funny? When you saying this, I feel like you are more addressing colorism than Amaralenegra was. Because I feel like she was trying to make a stance for the entire Latino community.
But she
was
is.
saying that there aren't enough Latino people represented in the mainstream
Yes,
American
she's
culture.
correct. She's
period.
correct. That a dark, yes, that she's correct. Look at J-Lo. Look how successful J-Lo is because J-Lo can play any woman she wants. In the movie Enough, Jennifer is not a Latina woman. She's just a woman.
I feel you.
They do that to her
I
a
feel
lot.
that.
When she was in, she played
I feel
she played a Mexican woman, and the
Selena.
Mexican community was pissed because Jennifer is Puerto Rican.
It's because of her butt.
No, the Mexican community was
But
not
Selena was
happy.
Selena's one of
Selena
those
had a
Mexicans
butt.
that don't look Mexican.
Right, but still,
She's one of them
but the Mexican
upper-class
community
Mexicans.
was tight.
Talking
They were
shit.
mad.
No, come girl.
They were upset.
I'm sorry, I snort also. It's not like cocaine.
She's
I'm
adorable,
sorry.
so it's fine. But they were mad about that. They were like, "Why is this Puerto Rican girl playing a
Right.
Mexican woman?"
Right.
Right? Jennifer Lopez in the movie The Wedding Planner, she played an Italian woman.
She was?
Yeah,
What's her last name?
her dad was Italian. Her name was Maria.
Maria is a Spanish name.
No,
Maybe
but her dad
Spanish,
was
Italian,
Italian. They made it a point to let us know her parents met in Italy. So what I'm saying is, Jennifer
American culture.
gets the
Yeah.
pass because
They
she's
whitewash it out.
the lighter one. When's the last time you've had a mainstream darker Latina woman in any aspect of music, television, or film?
Nah, can't quite call it.
Dark skin, you said?
Don't name Celia Cruz, who died like 100 years ago. I don't want to hear about that.
I don't know what that is.
I
She had a hard time.
I could
know
not
who
do
that
it.
is.
I could not.
Right, you
I
can't
could
tell
not have
us,
it.
can you? Salma Hayek, Penelope Cruz.
I don't feel like black people at all get into white mainstream America unless they're black people. Like,
No, we
you
have
don't get-
we have our sprinkles
We don't have our
in the
James
rainbow.
Bond. We don't have a black James Bond.
Samuel L. Jackson and Morgan Freeman.
Nigga,
those are niggas.
what are you?
Samuel Jackson niggas himself down in every movie he's
Right.
in. They
but
make
white,
sure.
but white people.
He's
love
always
him.
loud.
But white people love him.
And
you know?
Morgan Freeman is a safe black man.
And white people love
No.
him.
Yes, he is. He's
Yeah, he
the
is.
safe. What?
He was
Are
the
you
lean
kidding
on
me?
me,
Yes,
driving Miss Daisy. But look what they had to do, right? But the dark
I
skinned
think
Latina
Wayne
woman never
Brady
gets
is
that.
the poster black
He is
guy.
the poster boy of cool.
I love Wayne Brady. You don't love him? White people love him.
But he's the white black guy.
Yeah, he's the white. But he's niggerish.
No, the
Like,
blackest
on
he
the
ever
regular-
was in the Chappelle Show, that one episode, and that was it.
love
I
him.
feel
He's
like
coolish.
black people movies are always black. We don't get the dope fucking movies where it's not about being black.
Right.
We don't get those looks. We don't get
Where you're just a human existing. Right.
we don't
No.
get that human shit. Like and so I totally understand where you're coming from with
And
that.
that's where she's coming from. She may not be, again, Spanish is her first language. She may not be able to articulate the best way in English culture, but what her plight is, and I respect her for actually using her platform on Love and Hip Hop to even address this, because
hard,
most
yeah.
people wouldn't.
Yeah.
Most
I
people
watched
wouldn't, and
that
she's tackling some real shit with all these light skinned bitches around her. She's the darkest one on there, and got to go head to head with all these other bitches and talk about this, because you get shunned in the Latino community for even trying to address it, because they don't want to hear the Monita
Yeah.
speak. Oh,
bad.
she's
I think-
Virgos is bad though.
I
And
think
she's like
that-
the same.
Is Amaralenegra the next Cardi B Love and Hip Hop type star?
why do you have to compare her to anyone?
Right.
Because
Why she
Cardi
can't just
B
be herself?
actually broke out from Love and Hip Hop and
Okay.
became this big, and I feel like that's what Amaralenegra is about to do.
I feel like
her presence is being felt in the culture, pop
'Cause she's
culture, urban
different.
culture.
No, because she's relatable. We
Relatable.
fucked with Cardi before she was in Love and Hip Hop, first of all, because we related to her. We knew where she came from. The people that always that have the longevity in this industry are people that who you've invested in and you've grown with, right? We feel like Cardi's not the same person she was in 2015 to who she is now. You know what I mean? Amada, you may
Is Hennessy? Is her name really Hennessy? Her sister?
Hennessy, yeah.
She
In Spanish culture,
changed her name to
that's
Dusse now?
no. In Spanish culture, Hennessy is Hennessy. Hennessy or Hennessy.
Is that not the fastest young
Berenice
lady in the
and
world?
shit.
Did you see the way she ran across the stage in the Love and Hip Hop reunion?
I didn't.
She
see it.
bolted across
I
the
don't
stage
watch
and
that
speed of
shit.
light.
Because she was down for her sister. We from the Bronx. Don't,
Son,
don't get crazy.
You from the Bronx?
Yeah.
Oh, it's lit. I know
I'm turning both y'all mics off.
Big T's in the Bronx!
I'm turning both they mics off.
Oh my God, wait, where you from?
We're not repping. No. We're not
from
doing Gun Hill
Harlem.
Fordham Road
Cardi,
shit.
I'm actually
Cardi's from my neighborhood.
Where's she from? Where's she from?
She's from around the university, but I lived on West 76 University.
Okay.
In West
Stop.
Tremont.
Turn that mic down.
West Tremont, East Tremont, what's up?
Turn my shit up. Turn me up, Guru. Turn my shit up.
Let me turn this shit back up.
All right, I'm sorry. We had a Bronx moment.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
We're
Compel
not.
'em.
East Tremont, what's up? You from Pelham? I live in
Yeah.
Portchester.
Son, none of our
Castle
listeners
Hill
give a
too.
fuck about what part of
Yes, they
Saint
do.
Nowhere
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do.
that y'all are from.
So y'all all from Brooklyn that listen to Tahoe? That's great.
No, but everybody knows the Bronx is trash. Like, come
First
on.
of all, you fuck bitches from the Bronx.
Right,
So
your
let's talk
baby
about that
mama's
yet.
from the Bronx.
You need to watch
your
your
kids
mouth.
live in the Bronx.
Are you fucking crazy?
Your kids live in the Bronx. They're from the Bronx. Nigga.
Men, Brooklyn niggas love a Bronx bitch, and I'll pull out some receipts of your motherfucking ass.
Throw the fucking X up. Fuck out of here.
Let it be known.
Watch your mouth.
that I will never have two Bronx women.
We will cut you, nigga.
On the show. Again. Let it.
I said, throw the motherfucking X up.
And don't say y'all act like y'all don't owe the Bronx for hip hop. You're
Everybody-
welcome. You're welcome.
All right.
Yo.
All right. Come on.
All right.
Come on. Let's focus.
Okay,
Let's
focus.
Now we gotta focus.
But
Everyday struggle is back.
Bye.
Everyday struggle
You
is
don't
back.
like it?
Everyday struggle is back.
Need some more alcohol.
They hired Star.
Now a
From
legend.
Hot 97.
A
No,
legend.
he's still alive.
Star is back. He went his first
I didn't know Star
episode
was still doing
on
shit.
the show,
I love Star.
smacking academics around.
Smacking.
I really, I have a problem because I always felt like academics was being bullied. I felt like he was just doing what he could to make a coin, and he was just staying relevant as he could around Joe Budden. I would love to be across the table from Joe Budden, right? But I don't know how long we would do it because I'm an aggressive young man. Well, I'm aggressive. I don't know if I'm
But
young.
see, I feel like Joe is people consider Joe aggressive and whatever, and I understand Joe because a lot of times, 90% of the time, I agree with Joe with what Joe says. Completely, to be completely honest, maybe sometimes I disagree, but I feel like academics is, and people use his age to try to be like
Academics
justify
is a
it.
human pinata.
He's
a human pinata.
And it's become cool to like bash on him.
How old is he?
He's 26, which is not that young. It's not that young,
that old.
but it's not that old, but it's not that. I'm 28, and I still wouldn't say half the things
Me too,
and
bro.
move half the way the things that he does. I just feel like he's never been exposed to. He doesn't have street cred, right? So he was never exposed to the block and how.
Maybe he doesn't have a dad.
Where's he
All
from?
right. I don't give a fuck about
Maybe
that. I don't care about that.
How could you, as a self-respecting man?
He lied about jail time. Who lies about jail
Yeah.
time?
He said
bro?
he said he got arrested for having a gun, and apparently it's not true.
In what
or
state?
some shit like that. In New York.
New York.
Nigga, you doing at least what,
The
4 to
whole
5?
3.5.
3.5?
3.5 is mandatory. Now,
The
my
shit that
problem
the
with-
shit that he promotes is coon shit. Like I just don't.
He's a dick rider.
He is. I just
Damn,
feel he
what-
doesn't
is
know.
that what we
He
doing on
doesn't
the show
know
today?
himself, and it bothers
I
me.
he's young.
No, I don't like the fact that he
No,
beat up
stop
on
using
him.
the young shit as an excuse. I'm young. God damn it! Like
Women mature faster than
New
men.
York- in
He's
New York,
light skinned. He's.
he's not light skinned.
He's not light-skinned.
He's not like. He's
He's
your complexion, my
brown.
nigga. He's
I mean,
your
I
complexion.
grew up rough. I grew up around black
and that's
dark
and
niggas.
then that's
What does that
okay.
mean? Black,
I
dark
grew up around
niggas?
dark skinned niggas.
That means rough.
When I was
equates rough.
young, when I was 25, 26, I might not be academics, but I could have been academic. I was a soft. I was more soft than I was.
Then don't walk around acting like you tough.
I don't
Right.
think academics.
I
acts like
think
he's
he don't
tough.
act tough.
He
I think he's just trying to defend himself.
no, but I don't think.
Aw.
How do you
you're
defend
nice.
yourself
You're
against a
nice.
Joe
You're
Budden?
really
wanna
nice.
give
How do you
academics a hug?
defend? How do
give
you
him a
defend? That's funny. No,
Because you're like,
I think that Joe
do you
Budden
mean?
can be intimidating
To who?
to academics. Joe Budden
he's
is
very-
36.
he's like you. He's
He's
very-
used
yeah.
to
If you don't know
manipulating
yourself, I guess you
younger
can like
people.
lose yourself with Joe. I wouldn't be intimidated by Joe because I
Joe's
have my opinion.
aggressive personality.
He has
Just
aggressive
like you.
personality.
Yeah.
Then maybe
He's
I'm
aggressive.
like that. Then I don't find it that aggressive.
I just feel like now.
But
You
academics
allow
has done a
yourself-
lot of stupid shit.
I just want to know why you don't flip the table on somebody.
Because niggas gonna punch him in the
He's
face.
scared.
You think he's scared of Star?
He's pussy. Everybody should be scared of Star.
I listened to a thread today of Star going at Prodigy,
He's going at everyone.
going at Bobby Brown's brother,
Everyone.
going
Bobby
at
Brown.
Superhead. He going at
believe her
Tigger.
He destroyed
Tigger.
Superhead back in the day.
Yo, this nigga's like, what's up, you bitch ass
That
nigga?
man
What you
made
wanna
fun
do?
of Aaliyah's death.
Yes.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's you know. I used to
was
listen to
nice.
Star and Buckwild
But
every
the thing
morning.
is, yeah, but that's when they kind of blackballed
Yeah, no,
him.
they-
After
yeah,
they
yeah, he
blackballed
was-
him after
yeah,
that.
he was
You
wild.
don't fuck with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Huh?
You don't fuck with
Yeah,
Jay-Z.
you don't.
And
that was-
I do believe that what actually happened was he told somebody that he was gonna have R. Kelly fuck their 4-year-old daughter. I don't know. I don't know.
Possible.
I don't
He's
remember exactly
disrespectful
what
like
it
that.
was, but is Star a good replacement for Joe Budden on Everyday Struggle?
For the shock value, yes. And I know why they did that.
Do you think Star's better?
They had to go for somebody that was super opposite of Academics, right? Mm-hmm. Do I think he's a good replacement? No, because Joe was that show. I just think the dynamic is now. I don't want to hear what Star has to say in this realm. I don't want to hear what Star, older and was dealing with motherfuckers in the 90s and early 2000s has to say about these young trap niggas, because it's going to be this nigga's corny, this nigga's whack, this nigga's corny. Whereas Joe is coming from a place of understanding and compassion where like I want these young niggas to do better than what I did. You know what I mean? So I want to hear Star in another realm. I don't want to hear Star in this medium. It's kind of weird. It was a little random to me.
I think that
I know what the shock value. I know what they were trying to do. I think
that Complex kind of got in their feelings.
They should, because nobody was watching.
People, I feel like Joe made a name for himself with his podcast and with his presence overall in hip hop right now.
Joe Budden has been Joe Budden for a long time, and niggas don't give Joe his credit for a lot of shit.
Do you think that Lil Yachty, all these people actually wanted to talk to Joe Budden?
No.
They probably didn't, because they don't really know who Joe is.
These young niggas don't give a fuck.
They don't care.
So why did they go on Everyday Struggle?
Because it's media outlet.
Media.
They were told they had to.
Basically. This is on your calendar today.
Yeah, this is where you're going to go today.
Joe Budden today. That's it.
All Yachty knows about what Joe is pumping up.
Right.
And he doesn't even give a fuck. He doesn't really know that Joe was on Hot 97 for a while and had a morning show.
Them niggas don't even know mood music.
I feel like,
they don't give a fuck about
mood music was my
It's
thing.
amazing.
All right.
All right, whatever.
I'm trying to understand what Star is going to do with Everyday Struggle if the artists are going to be excited to talk to Star on Everyday Struggle as if they may have been to talk to Joe Budden. That was my point.
More of them were excited to talk with Joe because they've known Joe. They've been around. They kind of grew up with Joe.
He is part of the game.
They grew up with Joe. Star, I saw a thread today that said, in case you didn't know who Star was, this is who he was. And I was like,
they gotta give him.
I'm living in a world where people don't know who Star and Buck Wild was.
Yes.
These new niggas are born in '98.
Right.
Are you aware?
Yeah.
That's when Star was on radio. They were babies. They was on a titty still. So they have no idea who Star.
Speaking of titty.
Okay.
Why are you holding them?
They're comfortable. I do this actually. This is like a comfort.
Those are some great titties.
Thank you.
Again. Yeah, that happened. I don't know. I didn't know if I'm gonna be able to delete it. That definitely happened. I was looking and it happened.
Stupid.
Uncomfortable moment.
I'm just
number
here.
1, 2, 3.
I'm just here.
17.
I'm just watching. So yeah, Star is
And
very disrespectful. Star is going to be on Everyday Struggle. He's definitely a legend.
He's a legend. But I don't in the realm. I think Complex has to realize that they got fucked. Losing Joe. No, they didn't. I don't think they had any say in that. That was Verizon. Verizon had to say in that negotiation.
For us who don't know, how did they lose
Joe? If you listen to.
For us who don't know, how did they lose Joe?
Verizon.
Some people don't know.
Verizon didn't negotiate that contract well. It was almost like a Dave Chappelle situation. Kind of like, it's like, well, I know what the value of my show is and me bringing it to the table, and they couldn't get the numbers right.
They didn't understand Joe's
Joe
value.
said, I think I deserve this, and they were like, well, we're not gonna give it to you. And Joe was like, well, fuck you, bye.
And that's what Joe does, though.
But knowing your work and your value in that show, Everyday Struggle was doing numbers. Like I was watching every day, and I wasn't watching for Academics. Or Nadeska, no shade Nadeska, but I have no idea what you do. And she's not really like
nothing
a personality. She's a moderator.
Just do a female.
You know, she's like, right. I'm happy there's a female in the room. You know, she's a moderator. I think she's an intelligent girl. I think she's cute. But I wasn't watching for Nadeska or Academics. I was watching for Joe Budden's commentary.
For Academics at all?
I do.
Star.
I feel like we beat him up.
Is she on the show anymore?
Yeah, Nadeska. She's still the narrator.
Yeah. Star on the show.
Moderator
Is. He might make Academics kill himself.
Body him. He's gonna body him.
He's gonna make him kill himself.
Joe actually was a
Joe
good person.
cares about Academics. That's his friend. He likes him as a person. He wants to take him under his wing.
Right. Like
Star is there. He's gonna make this his show.
That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna murder Academics, and he's gonna call them all type of bitch ass niggas. And he's gonna just call him out his name as much as he can. He's gonna make him cry on television.
Stay your little ass away from his little ass when you see him doing this dumb shit. Like Joe was like the big brother Academics never had. I don't know.
He was only 26.
This has been a big week.
What the fuck?
This has been a big week. So I'm gonna pray for
now we're
Academics.
Oh, what?
I feel bad for him. I feel bad for any grown ass man that's gonna sit in front of somebody and allow. Because I was listening to him. I was listening to his responses. There's only so much TV in me. There's only so much like coonery that I'm gonna do for views and ratings before I'm like, yo, my nigga.
Right.
Like,
Who the fuck you talking to?
Yo, first of all, we just met yesterday, my nigga. Like, you're not gonna. Who you talking to? Mm-hmm. And I feel like Star don't give a fuck. First of all, he has a permit to carry. He's got his pistol on him at all times.
Mm-hmm. In New York? Where they shoot that?
Yeah. No, he's got a permit to carry in New York, and he holds that thing. He's been pressed. He's back niggas down, all that, and he's had to because of the way he talks.
Right, the way he talks, like you have to see him, type shit.
Talking about beef.
Are we talking about beef?
It's been a very interesting week in hip hop.
He looked at me when he said that, so I was
right.
What the fuck is up with Ja Rule?
I heard they beefing again with 50 Cent.
What the fuck?
Keep that same energy, Ja. 2018.
I'm sorry,
10 years later.
I was a Murder Inc. fan.
Ja Rule's on tour.
OD.
Ja Rule's on tour, and I was too. I like Ja Rule.
Everyone loved
They
Murder
had
Inc.
the game on.
Everyone loved Murder.
Lock.
Right. Everyone loved Murder until 50 said don't.
I never believed Ja Rule as a thug.
Yes.
But I believed his backing. The Murder Inc. crew, Supreme, all of them niggas.
Oh yeah, Supreme.
Like, first of all, I don't like Queens niggas. But they will beat a nigga ass. Like they will shoot at you. They will do shit like that because they trying to prove how tough they are.
Yeah,
I don't
they gotta
necessarily
prove
like
themselves, right?
Queens niggas as people, but they will carry Mac 10s, Uzis, shoot your whole shit up because they trying to prove how tough they are.
Right.
Yo, listen, I know I got a backyard, I got a pool, I got a basement, I got an entertainment center in my
Right.
crib, but
my own
I will
room.
shoot the shit out you. Like there's never been like me and my Herobone will pop your ass. All right, that's what Queens niggas do. Ja Rule was always a small, little rat-faced looking nigga. I always remember the quote by fucking Superhead, but she was sucking his dick or some shit like that. The nigga threw his legs up in the air and was like, oh!
I don't remember that. But I heard he got a really big penis.
She said he had a big dick, though.
Yeah, right? I remember she said him and Lil Wayne was like the best. Or something.
Vin Diesel. She loved Vin Diesel.
Having female.
So what,
co-hosts.
nigga? Because you took about my titties 2 minutes ago. I can't talk about a nigga's dick size. Jesus fucking Christ.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Continue.
I'm not gonna say
Sexist.
I allow it, but you made a point. I mean,
Thank
fuck it.
you.
If I'm gonna do it, you could do it. But
One
just-
comment
can
about
we-
a dick. I hate having
Can we
female
make
hosts.
a safe word for penis, especially if it's other people's
dick?
You said you wasn't going to do this today. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Ja Rule came out this week shooting hard
Yes.
at 50 Cent.
He said pussy. He said 50 Cent was pussy at 9 a.m.
He
I wasn't
said
even
we
at
shot
work
you,
yet.
we stabbed you.
Like he
said we did
just,
everything.
he was like, you got shot, you got stabbed.
Okay, and I'm still here.
Okay, well, I mean, keep that same energy. You don't like the nigga, you don't like the nigga. I had to go back to Tax's clip on what was it? Was it on Common Sense? Not really.
Ja Rule said that he is more. They don't compare Drake to Tupac. They compare Drake to Ja Rule.
I've never heard that in my entire life.
Ja Rule said that.
What? What does that mean?
Oh, you
He
know
said-
what? You know what? Let me take that back.
What does
I
that
can
mean?
understand where he's saying that at.
Why?
Because Ja was running shit with all the women in the industry, singing on records, making hip hop music that
Yo.
bitches loved for a minute.
2000, 2004.
He had a
Murder
run.
Inc.
Ja
They was
Rule
running.
is
Fucking
not a
run.
music type. Drake does not sound. Excuse me.
No, we're not talking
Drake
about
does
sound.
not sound nothing
We're not talking
like.
about sound. We're talking about
I'm about to
formula.
talk about
We're
it
talking about
tonight.
formula.
No,
No.
Ja Rule was hard rap.
No, he
mixed
wasn't.
With
No.
Hard rap?
He was. Where would I be
Where
without my baby?
I don't know, Lord, my break man. Are you dead ass right now,
Oh,
mother?
Baby, I love it when you look at me, babe. It was all
Right.
bitches
Yo,
music.
look,
That's what
yo,
Drake came out
ass.
and did.
What I'm trying to say
No, the formula is
to
the
all
same.
of the estrogen in this room right now,
You're missing it.
I will never
And
do
the
this again.
alcohol.
Mouse, I'm gonna need you up here.
Fuck
If I
out of
ever
here,
inject
Mouse.
to
No.
a woman,
Mouse
I'm gonna
not
need a
coming in
mouse
here.
the room.
No. Stop bringing Mouse around. Fuck out of here. No.
Ja Rule's love music was his
What
with
does that
somebody else's soprano. He always made sure to mix his
Right.
He never tried to
But
sing.
he catered. No.
Drake
no.
sings. Drake talks lightly.
You're
Drake
not-
talks sadly. Though Ja Rule
sadly.
Ja Rule didn't make love music, it was thug love music.
But guess what?
That is not
But guess
a
what?
Drake-ish type
Hold
of
on,
feel.
hold on.
It isn't.
I'll hold on.
make music for
I
the
didn't say
bitches,
Drake is
same
type of feel. I said the formula is still the same.
It isn't.
The
because Drake doesn't come.
Target market. who is the intended target market? At the end of the day, who did Ja Rule make music for?
Right.
Women.
Yeah.
Who did Drake first make music for? Women. Same formula. Not the same style. The stylography is different. But the formula and the method is still the same.
So then Tupac then too.
Yes.
So then Ja Rule.
Tupac
if
didn't
you're
make
gonna
music
compare
for bitches.
No, actually, Ja Rule
Dear
did.
Mama.
I mean, Tupac made music that was
That's his mother,
universally
not the
loved.
bitches.
Holla
It's
if you hear
different.
me. I don't know. I don't know the Tupac music.
Dear
Tupac didn't
Mama.
make music for women. Tupac made music that
Nigga
just
said,
sounded good.
I've been around.
It was a feel good time. Those are two different people.
Right.
But I would take back my idea and say Drake followed the Ja Rule format of knowing who to cater to. And that was women who purchase music and support music. And that's how they both
I
both
completely
transcended, accelerated extremely fast because of that point. When you make music for women, that shit goes. And then 50 came out and did exactly what he clowned Ja Rule for doing. Made music for bitches.
Talking about 50, although I disagree with your whole argument,
You shouldn't.
he hasn't responded, which is very not
not
like
50 -ish.
50 has grown. Even though
No.
No, he hasn't.
No.
No,
I
he
thought
has
he's
not.
grown.
50 is 50.
50
You
just
bugging.
knocked out.
50 just don't care.
Stole Slow Bucks Chain, Summer Jam Screen, two summers
Yeah,
ago.
that was like 2 summers ago. You bugging.
I'm scared for Ja Rule.
Yeah. But 50, so you know why 50 didn't respond? He was in a marketing tour. He was
Right,
in the
he's doing
middle of
something.
a marketing run.
50 Cent has 7 phones
Fuck, I scratched
and has
my
no
fucking
problem
nail.
going on IG Live, on Instagram, on fucking Snapchat,
He's
on
waiting.
Twitter. 50 Cent may very well be plotting, and I'm very worried for Ja Rule because I don't want to do any more
What triggered
hashtag
this?
RIPs. I don't
No, we not at that level of hip hop no more. Not, and these niggas is old now. 50 got a kid. I
Yeah,
don't
he's
think
all
trying
in
to
love
do
with
that
his
shit
son.
right now.
50 has several kids, one of which he's like, yo, I'm going to pop you when I see you.
Yeah, his oldest son Maurice
that
is
sick
crazy.
me?
That's pretty sad.
50 Cent is like, yo, when I see you, it's on. It's
And,
on
that, and, that's
site with you.
and that's sad.
I mean, somebody got to beat your son ass, though.
That's sad.
Not popular.
I feel as if Ja Rule is trying to use this 50 Cent thing to get his name
Some
back
clout.
popping. I think he's on tour.
I know that I need to catch a
And
show.
I was very worried when I went to 50 Cent's timeline and I saw nothing. I
Somebody,
would have preferred 50 Cent.
somebody said, Josh said, yo, Alexa, play 2000s music, and fucking 21 Questions came on, and they said, this nigga just had enough and came on Twitter.
I'm very. I wonder if Ja Rule understands the type of money he's playing with right now.
Explain.
50 Cent don't have to do nothing.
Exactly.
He don't have to do nothing no more. Like he's in a place where he just released an article saying he's very close to being a billionaire.
Yo, no one took off as quick as 50
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Like he came out and
Killed
took
the game.
fucking
Killed
off.
shit. And was
He
very
took
smart about
off.
shit.
Get Rich or Die Trying, was that a better release than Reasonable Doubt, than Ready to Die?
I have that on my title. Like from beginning to fucking end.
I believe it really 50
It had a
Cent.
be-
That
he
was
had-
a classic.
He had a better rollout as a
Yo,
debut artist than anybody
yes.
else because this is the narrative that everybody knew. He got shot 9 times. He was working with Eminem and Dr. Dre.
They back.
And then he had a fire ass single that came out that weekend that Get Rich or Die Trying came out. You heard Wankster on the radio
Wankster was
every
Fire in
15
03.
minutes.
02, 03, 02.
Woo! That's all you heard. And I was in 8th grade, my nigga. I had a
Yo,
Discman and I had the
son.
50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying CD.
I was
and I
getting
played that
money.
shit every day.
I was getting money and the streets was on fire.
There was nobody that we rallied behind harder on a debut than 50. And it was
Patiently
natural.
waiting, many men.
Patiently waiting, I feel like is the best Eminem verse we've ever
I've been
had.
patiently waiting
That we will never get again because she's playing it. Patiently waiting. Many men.
I want iTunes
Hold on,
to
hold
fuck
on.
with. I want iTunes to fuck with
Oh,
me.
that's true.
I've been patiently.
You don't own
waiting
rights to
for
this.
tactics. But like it was a different feeling and a mode in New York that you felt even before you knew the whole backstory between him and Ja. There was a different mood there, and I think we hold 50 in that high regard. So he's never had to put out a body of work like this again because we never got one. I mean,
Yeah, we didn't.
Massacre was a good follow up. It was cool,
Okay.
but after that, we've never had a Get Rich or Die Trying.
Nah.
It's just something that you couldn't recreate. That was a feeling that was tied to that
Yeah.
album. There
That
was an
was a
emotion
comeback story.
within New
smooth.
York
It
City.
was a comeback story
It
too.
was.
It was like you were rooting for the underdog because you
Yeah.
heard all this. You heard everything that he'd been through and was like, oh,
Yeah.
like damn. And then the music was just so fucking.
It was
good.
raw. It
50
was so
so
raw.
good.
the only nigga that really went at Jay-Z.
Yeah, it
Like he really
it
went
didn't work out.
that-
but
It doesn't. 50 Cent.
He tried.
He did a song called "Be a Gentleman." You better be a gentleman or some shit like that. Well, he was talking about Jay. He's just straight talking about you. Like he did. I think he did the best.
But he was a bully.
But
50 Cent is a bully.
Jay-Z
though.
If Jay doesn't acknowledge you, then it
He
almost
did
don't.
acknowledge you. I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent?
Right, what the fuck is 50 Cent?
But and he
And he
could
continuously
but he could
acknowledged him.
But see,
I feel like he
in Jay-Z's condescending way. You know what I mean? Almost like I'm gonna talk about it because niggas is talking about it, but I'm not really gonna address you head on about it.
Right.
Jay does that. Jay does that little
Indirect,
slide,
passive-aggressive.
like it could almost apply to anyone, but we know who it's talking about. But at the end of the day, what you gonna do? You gonna come at Hove? It's Hove.
I love the way Jay-Z disses people.
I love Jay-Z,
but I'm kind of disappointed in his arrogance right now. I went to the Jay-Z 444 concert.
I'm about to leave.
I was so pissed.
And I was disappointed that Kanye didn't come out.
Yo, I was hurt.
I was very disappointed that Kanye didn't come out.
Why?
What is
No.
your fa-
Jay-Z
First of all-
is punishing Kanye right now. He's on timeout.
Yeah, but no, for the sake of me and my entertainment, please bring
You felt
Kanye.
that? Do you understand? You understand where I'm coming from?
Because remember, he did like a whole little backdrop and he had B on there, then he had Kanye up there. So I'm thinking he's gonna do Family Feud. Like, oh shit,
It's on.
Yeezy about
It's
to come
on.
out. Yeezy did not come out.
No.
I was, and mind you, I was
He
at
did
the stage.
Yeezy songs.
I was on the floor, like at the stage. I
Nobody
saw,
gives a fuck.
But
when you were
listen,
saying
because I'm
that.
like fiending. I'm fiending. He never came out.
He did a whole Kanye.
He did
thing
Kanye's verse.
roll up. Like he did like No Church in a While. Did he sing Kanye's verse or some shit?
Yeah,
Like,
for Niggas in Paris, he sung Kanye's part. So I was like,
I was bothered by that.
My
Like,
mouth was
why do
open.
you always have to like be so stuck in your feelings, my nigga?
Have you seen how Kanye has disrespected this nigga in public? Are you crazy?
Figure it out.
Are you fucking crazy?
You're my best friend.
No,
So
Nobody
if you my
Come to
best friend,
motherfucking
why
wedding.
are you on tour yelling at me and talking about my wife?
Nigga, nobody
disrespecting me.
wants to win a Family Feud.
Nobody
They should have
wins.
fixed
What about
that
that?
shit up.
Nobody.
What
so,
about that?
So if that's
Why
the
is that
case,
only
so if
applied-
that's the case, pick up the phone and call me.
He probably has.
I don't
You
know
think
what's going
Jay-Z's
on.
answering his phone call?
No, because you wilding.
Exactly, so
'Cause
you can't
wildin'.
say
So
that.
sometimes you have to be on timeout.
long
Sometimes you
has
gotta
it
sit.
been-
I think
You don't know
Kanye-
how long the time frame was?
Kanye's been on timeout for 4 years.
No.
Yeah, he's been on timeout. He's been
Kanye's been on
I don't
timeout
like,
since
I don't
Watch
like
the
your
Throne.
wife, and you know that.
So
So I don't gotta
my wife.
pretend.
Who don't like whose wife?
Kanye,
Jay don't
Jay don't
like
like him.
Oh, did you mean Kanye don't like Beyonce?
B don't
I
like
said
him.
He loves me.
They don't like. They didn't go to the
Oh, yeah, they don't
wedding.
like him,
They didn't
yeah.
go to the wedding. That's proof enough.
Kanye-
I don't.
Because she don't want to.
Well, why do I have to be fake about it?
Kanye went on stage and
And cried.
assaulted
And
Taylor
cried.
Swift
Yeah.
over Beyonce.
That was your choice. I didn't
Beyonce
ask you
was
to do
like,
that.
don't do that.
She said, "You're right." She said, "Don't do that." Oh, Kanye, no, stop.
no.
Right, stop.
My-
I didn't ask you to do that.
She was mortified. Like,
My point is, the love is there. And
Absolutely.
all I want is the love back.
big brother.
All I want is the
but
love
Hov,
back. I made a
Hov
whole
addressed,
song
Hov
about
addressed
you.
that. Hov addressed that
What?
and killed Jay-Z. He addressed that.
What? What you
He
saying?
addressed that.
You
Okay.
dissed me.
Kanye gave you 20 minutes on stage. Like,
You
What the fuck was
dissed-
he thinking?
what the fuck was he thinking?
Nah.
You know better than that.
Right.
If
like,
you know
That's
somebody.
Like, that's like if you and Tax get into it over over the airwaves on podcasts and don't address each other and call each other. You think Kanye is the hothead, and Jay-Z has said this for like years, and Kanye knows this about himself. Kanye is the nigga that like, yo, niggas are shooting over there, let's go over there. And Jay-Z is the nigga like, no, let's fall back and let's wait and see what happens. Because Jay-Z is so much more, he's a little bit more mature than Kanye. Kanye is a hothead and he's a reactor because he's so passionate. You'd think that conversation was the first time Jay-Z heard that notion? No. But was that the first time that Kanye aired out? You know how private Jay-Z
Yeah,
is?
that's
You
what-
air out our personal
biz.
indiscretions in public at a tour?
I'm airing out your
No.
personal indiscretions.
That's
You always
not-
Jay-Z always got a problem with his mans.
No.
He always do shit like that.
Why?
He always put himself somewhere where niggas can't talk to him, niggas can't relate to him. Like I love Hope.
And look where it's gotten him.
Why did
Look where-
Rockefeller break
Look
up?
where it's gotten him, and
Tell
look
about the
where
crime.
it's gotten everybody else that's tried to air out
Tell
their
about the crime.
indiscretions.
Why did Rockefeller break up? Why
Because
would you
Dame
do
was
that?
wilding.
Sal, you about to cry?
Because Dame was wilding.
Well, go talk to the nigga. Why you gotta do this?
Because
Like, why you
Dame was
gotta do
wilding
this?
and Dame was wilding and putting them in a bad light in front of people that they needed to get respect from.
Yo, all I'm
Look
saying-
where Jay-Z is now. Look where everybody else that you're vouching
Yep,
for
yep,
is.
yep,
Look where they are.
What? Where's
He had to be
Kanye?
selfish.
Where's Kanye? He's not a
He's
million-
crying about white
multi-millionaire?
people not fucking with his shit.
All right.
That's
Well,
in my
listen,
Rockefeller.
I listen.
His wife's ass is falling apart.
All right. Well,
Wait.
Okay.
He was like,
Have nothing.
But
Look
look where Hov
I'm not into
is,
them.
and look where everybody else around him is. He has his core group of friends.
Hov brought Jay to where Hov brought Kanye to where he
Yes,
is. I'll
absolutely.
give him that.
So if we're supposed to be brothers, why would you air out our personal
Because
beef?
you haven't
'Cause he's
spoken
a
to
sissy.
me
So
in
wait,
2
so you
years.
fucking wait. You don't go on stage and talk shit. That's supposed to make me. You're supposed to air out my business in front of the people, and I'm supposed to make me talk to you about it.
Kiana.
If your baby mother made a
2
commercial,
years?
if your baby mother made a
I'm
commercial,
calling you. You don't answer my shit in 2
thought-
years.
he didn't ignore
And
it for
the
2
only
years.
way. Wait a minute. The only way that I can contact you is by talking about you on my fucking
get your
tour.
attention?
I'm gonna fucking talk because I'm an emotional motherfucker that you knew.
That don't make it right.
You know
You're the
I'm
Kanye.
emotional.
Yes, he's Kanye.
You know I'm
That's right.
emotional. You
You're
knew
Kanye.
that when you picked me up.
You're the Kanye.
You watched me come all the fucking.
that doesn't make it right.
No, wait. You knew
Why you
this whole
slacking?
time that I was emotional. Now all of a sudden I'm not your
slacking?
man no more, my nigga. I'm telling you, I love you. You not talking to me. I'm mad. I'm fucking upset.
You're so Pisces. Listen,
That doesn't make it right.
I thought the beef was because he didn't check up on them when Kim got robbed.
Right.
That was the beef. Like, yo, my wife got robbed.
My
you
beef
sound like
is that
upset.
you didn't come to my fucking wedding. I've never seen your fucking kids around my fucking kids. Who
I don't
the
like
fuck
your
is my
wife.
kid
I don't
supposed
like
to
your
fucking
I don't like
play
your
with?
wife. I don't like your
Who
wife.
the fuck is my kid supposed to play with?
She got like
They got mad friends. Fuck out of here. Shut up. Like, what are you talking about? My wife don't like
I
your wife,
want to
and you
take
know
family
that.
pictures with you.
I don't want to be around your
We're not
family. Like, what the fuck? We're not family.
You can't
I don't
force
have
that.
to like your wife. You can't force that shit on me. We're creative brothers. Yes. Do I have to like your wife and your lifestyle choices? No.
I
You're
don't
going to
wanna-
get on a public forum and broadcast our relationship and our indiscretions? I don't fuck with you. I'm about to block on you. Are you fucking stupid? The fuck is wrong with you?
Yo, y'all both bugs up.
I don't wash Kanye for that shit. I would have been at his house. Nigga, are you fucking crazy? The fuck you over here talking about
Now I'm
Beyonce
mad.
in comparison to Kim?
Now I'm
Body
mad.
you, bitch. The fuck is wrong with you?
That's
Blue
it.
don't like your wife. That's why we not there. Because Blue said, no, that bitch is whack. I don't want to fuck with her. No.
Yo, all right. Kanye has made some very weird decisions.
And I think Kanye is a genius. I love Kanye.
I love
but he,
him. I
but he
adore him.
still has a lot of growing
College
up to do.
dropout Kanye.
He still
Ugh.
has so much growing up and maturing to do. That's not how you handle things
Graduation
with your
Kanye.
friends.
What do we think about Chicago West?
That shit is trash.
I'm leaving.
No.
She took her fucking headphones off.
I'm going home.
No, it's so bad. I actually don't want to talk about them because I don't want to give that family any
I
more
don't get
clout.
into them. I don't
get
talk
into them
about
at
them
all.
because I just like.
What do we
Chicago
think
West.
about the name Chicago West?
I think the nickname Shy is adorable,
Shy.
but
Right.
naming her after a city, whatever.
that you don't even go fucking
Y'all-
back
That's his
to?
city.
Y'all do your
He ain't
thing.
going back there. He ain't I don't know. What
Is
he's
that not his way of paying homage to his city?
Y'all do your thing. I don't care. I'm over it. Whatever. Have fun.
I think it's
I've
trash.
always had a problem with the way they name their children.
They
What are
could-
the names of their children?
North Pole, South Pole, and
Do they have a
West Side.
Southwest? They have a
South
North
Side.
and a
Saint-
South?
They
Saint
have a West
something.
Side. I don't care.
They have
Whatever.
North, Saint.
They have North Saint in Chicago.
In this era, like celebrities are just gonna do what they want to do. Like,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I don't have, I have no say
I'm
in that.
kinda
I don't give
still-
a fuck. I'm actually tired of the Kardashians. I think they're gorgeous girls. I love their hustle. I respect what
Right,
they've
right, right.
done as a females and entrepreneurs. I'm just tired. I want black girls to get more shine.
Right.
Like Issa said, I'm rooting for everybody black.
That's
I
a
was
fact.
on Mouse Jones' show this week. last week,
And
and I said to him, "You lived long enough, the hero, to see yourself become the villain." Is that
you
what?
either
Say it
die
again?
a hero or
Right.
you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Ooh, he didn't get that right at all. That's crazy.
I think I
You
fucked
see
it
my
up on the show
shrinkage?
too.
It's crazy.
Shrinkage be real.
Is that what the Kardashians are?
Yeah.
Are they now the?
They
villain?
haven't known when to
Why?
say when. We're in 10 years now. It's
It's
let's
over
end it.
10 years.
Let's
It's
end it.
amazing. It's over 10 years.
Let's end it. I just watch now to see what they're wearing and get ideas and
don't
like
even.
nail advice from Chloe. I just see what the color her nail is and that's it.
Should we go somewhere deeper, or should
No.
we keep it light?
I don't care. It's up to you. You can whatever.
Speaking of Shy, I want you guys to watch Shy.
I wanna
The
watch
Shy.
Shy.
It's really good. It's like the new age Wire.
I never watched The Wire. And I had to
I'm
tell Mac
fucking
this,
leaving.
I had to tell Mac this to his face, and Mac Wiles is
How
my
do you turn
nigga.
somebody's mic off? It's-
No,
That's my mic.
is it?
Yes.
Sorry.
I think.
Listen,
I had to tell Mac to his face. I was like, you know, I love you, but I've never actually seen The Wire.
Who?
I wasn't
Mac
allowed.
Wiles.
I was young. Like Mac Wiles, yeah, that's my
Yeah, Mac
nigga.
Wiles.
But like, I was young when The Wire came out. I wasn't allowed to watch it.
I started rewatching it from the beginning.
Where is it?
you can
It's
watch
on
The
HBO
Wire
to
right
go.
now.
The entire.
It's on
thing.
HBO Go.
Yeah.
You should
I didn't
watch,
know that.
You
Where you
should
live? You in
watch The
Brooklyn?
Wire right now. Only thing is, you
Sorry,
probably
Mac, I
won't
love
leave
you.
your house.
Really? But my family's from Maryland, so I never wanted to watch The
Where
Wire.
you live?
My grandmother is born in Glen Burnie, Baltimore.
No,
like
like
Baltimore.
where you live?
I live in the Bronx.
Brooklyn.
Oh,
I think we did this already.
No,
that's how we
I'm
figured
from
out.
the Bronx as well, but I live in Queens. I'm asking where she lives.
I live in Parkchester. Well, I
Oh,
don't know.
you live in Parkchester.
I ain't worried about know where I live.
Your little bubbly shit that you just did. Like, I'm from the Bronx. Like, shut the fuck up.
Fuck you.
Drake just released 2 songs.
Yeah, I didn't listen to any of them.
I listened to one.
Do you like it? Do we
No.
like the Drake that he is today?
I love the
Tahoe,
facade
I'm not doing this with you right now. I'm not fucking doing this with you right now.
I love the upper
You did this shit
echelon.
on Saturday, and I told you I was annoyed with you. We're not doing this right now.
What you doing
I don't have my
Saturday?
backup crew with me. Connie, I need Absol, and I need Twana. I'm not doing this with you right now.
I
Yo,
am
Connie,
not
next time you're supposed to come.
the Drake fan that I used to be.
God,
I like his. I like where he's at. Like
thank
the
Drake has
like the
become
clout he has.
too. I liked the Drake that was a sucker.
humble.
That was in the morning.
What?
Bitches on my cell phone.
Shut up.
I should call and go home. I
So
like that
You like the
Drake.
Drake that you thought you could beat up.
Not this Drake, like, yo, you bitches is mad, and I'm taking you and I'm fucking you and I'm sending you home. I don't like that Drake.
He says that.
No, but this Drake is like different,
Right, no,
confident.
but-
He's super confident.
So
what?
he's not supposed to
No.
have confidence?
I
just
think
don't
Are people
like
not
the
supposed
music
to
he's
evolve?
dropping.
Why are artists not supposed to evolve? Why do
feel
y'all
like,
get
yeah.
mad when artists grow? I
feel
don't
like-
understand
I feel like
that.
he's involved in like the type of light he's in now. He has no choice. Like the savages are at him.
Yeah, he can't.
has to, like,
he can't relate to that
Savages.
life
Like
back
the bitches
then.
is on. They know
Right.
he's a sucker.
He's not alone anymore. He doesn't sleep
Yeah.
alone at night. Are you kidding me? He doesn't have that.
You think that
Bitches
Drake,
want-
when he sang that song, was alone?
Yeah.
No,
I think
no,
he had
no.
6
When he
bitches
wrote
in the
that
bed
shit.
with him.
No,
He was
when he wrote that
He's
shit,
a
he was
sucker,
corporate.
though. Bitches was getting over him. He's a sucker. He was a sucker. I feel like now he knows like he's feeling himself. Like
But my thing,
I don't like the type of music he's. You guys like views?
do you wear
You
pull-ups?
like more
no,
life?
I don't.
Do you wear pull-ups?
What?
Do you wear pull-ups?
Why you see pull-ups?
Do you wear Pampers?
Like all the time?
Do you wear Pampers right now?
I can.
No, you
If
don't
I feel
though.
like
But
it.
you don't.
But I could.
But that wasn't that.
Since you
we're
asking,
going back 30,
since
40
you
years
just
ago.
asked me if I wear diapers. If
You
I
don't.
felt like wearing
But you
diapers.
don't though.
I got male
So why
diapers
does
in the
Drake
other
still have to
room.
fucking
Hold on,
sing
I'm
about
gonna
the same
go
shit
get them
that
shits.
that he fucking? Are you
Oh,
thinking
that's
of
the
your
point
pants?
of growth.
Male diapers in the other room.
That's not for him. For his kids. Stop, Tahoe. Do not bring
Can
them
you
up.
not bring those up,
Don't.
Like wearing these motherfuckers, I fucking want.
What is that?
They are
First
fucking
time.
male diapers.
They're not male.
Okay,
diapers.
do not
Why-
put those on. Can
why
you
did
not put that
put
on?
Huh? I don't know how to put them on.
Can you not, please?
What you asking me?
What
If
I'm
I
saying
felt
is-
like wearing them shits, I fucking would.
What or not? That's like the babies.
Yeah, these for my sons.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because you're not the same person you were 30 years ago. You're not gonna be the same person you were 5 years
said-
ago, 8 years ago when you first
Like
first
my old
drop on the
music,
scene.
Buy my old shit.
Right.
It doesn't.
Yes,
that
it
being-
does.
No, I
'Cause
do-
artists evolve.
I do love the So Gone Drake better.
Of course, I do too. When he was singing for us, absolutely.
I like Nothing Was the Same,
Nothing Was
Drake.
the Same.
I like
Nothing Was the
Thank
Same,
Me
Drake was a
Later,
Take
Care.
Drake. Something
Care.
happened that changed the way he thinks.
He started hanging out with Future.
No,
Music.
he started
Trap
bodying
music.
niggas. He started bodying niggas.
No.
And also the culture of music changed.
Because they started
From,
talking about him about being
from
pussy.
09 to 2018, it's a completely different realm of music.
The
I'm not going to
lifestyle
be the same still.
Yeah, the
From
lifestyle.
09 to 2018,
Why
Tahoe,
can't he just be Drake? Why does he have to change with
every
the times?
artist is going to change.
They're
When
gonna
you
evolve.
with last the decades, you're going to change. Are you serious?
Yes.
You're bugging
Drake
right now.
can't just be fucking Drake.
He is still Drake. What are you talking about?
I'm not fan. I wasn't a
He's
fan
not
of certain.
singing Drake.
I'm not a fan of certain moves that Hove had made, but he stayed Hove. He didn't become Trap Hove.
Drake is not trap Drake.
Drake definitely became a trap
Not
ass
really.
Drake.
He just made it on views. He
Did a fucking double a song
On
with
more-
fucking Future.
Okay,
a
so
fucking
what?
album.
On More Life, he was back to singing again.
showing his
And
he
y'all
was
niggas-
talking patois.
on More Life, he was
Oh
singing
my
again.
God.
And y'all niggas wasn't
More Life is
satisfied.
trash.
He did a whole song about fucking teenage love about being in love with Jennifer Lopez, and you singing niggas was crying about him singing wasn't even satisfied. So what are you talking about?
That song that he just dropped with Jennifer Lopez, that shit. That song, that shit that he just dropped.
It
you talking
didn't-
about?
no.
He did a
On-
verse.
On More Life, he has Get It Together. He's singing on that shit. He got Blem. He had Controller on Views. He had mad songs where he's singing. So what the fuck do y'all niggas want? Y'all niggas are never satisfied, yo. Y'all are
Talking
never
about the
fucking
body
satisfied.
of work, and I was satisfied.
well, he
for
hasn't
a
been
long
having a
time.
good body of work
I'm
lately.
asking him to meet the same standard that he got me to. When you did Thank Me Later and you followed up with fucking Nothing Was the Same.
No, that wasn't next.
Well, whatever. Those 3 albums, it was about
Take Care was
3 of
next,
them.
before Nothing Was the
Thank Me
Same.
Later, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same. All the same Drake. on the same level. Like you could battle, you could argue. I like this one better. I like that one better. I like this one. Like, oh, they were all the same. And then he dropped Views, which was cool, but it wasn't. It didn't give me that same feeling.
I didn't even fuck with it like that.
Views, he was trying to do too much. He was trying to be.
So now you're agreeing with me.
No, well,
now you're agreeing with me because all of a sudden it's not. Oh, he changed.
I still think he's. I didn't say anything about change. Artists are gonna grow. Views, he's different, obviously, but with Views, I feel like he tried to do what Chris Brown did, and that was beat the streaming game by its helm, and he didn't do that. He tried to beat the streaming game with giving us more title tracks and more song preferences, but the order and the sequence in which he placed them on Views, it was kind of out of place, right? The crazy thing is that Chris Brown actually dropped a 45-track album, which is fire.
I heard
because every fucking song is fire, though.
I haven't
pretty
heard
much.
Yet.
I'll say 30 songs are fire.
I
haven't heard it
yet. I've heard it.
I heard how long it was.
That was me
Yeah,
until I pressed play and I let that shit go, and I was like, Jesus Christ,
Maybe I'll do it tonight.
goddamn Chris, this is amazing.
I keep saying that.
Yep, swipe to the left. Just
Yeah.
boop. The problem is that Drake is so rich now, where he has nothing to say that's relatable. Can you pay attention? He's gotten so high up in the life where now nothing he says is relatable because you as the everyday person can relate. Back when he was talking about missing his bitch, you could relate to some shit like that.
Nah, even when Drake was missing his bitch, I was in a relationship. That shit ain't got nothing to really do nothing.
I like Drake.
Drake got me to a place from so far gone in 2009, 2010 to now where I felt the disconnect in what he was giving off and what he wanted me
100%.
to receive.
Yes.
And I'll say that, yeah, he still got dope music. There's still dope music. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
But he's not giving me what he used to give me. Even this freestyle. It's a cool freestyle.
Yeah.
What is it? What's the name of this new freestyle?
Diplomatic Immunity.
It's cool. It's just not 5 a.m. in fucking Toronto.
It's not gonna be.
It's just not. It doesn't have to be
how
the
many
same song. It just has to deliver the Drake that I'm used to.
But that's my thing. How many times, often enough, has an artist ever delivered the same feeling consistently again, back to back? It doesn't happen. You strike gold, and then you got to keep going until you strike another iron. Like, it's not going to happen all the time, Tahoe. I'm sorry.
It's a hit or miss. Sometimes they.
But then we have to.
Who's consistently delivered like that?
All right, but then we have to admit that he's not the same. You're just saying what I'm saying. You're putting a bib on the motherfucker.
No, I'm not.
I'm saying yes.
I'm not. It's going to be different. It's going to be different levels of heat.
Accept it.
It's going to be different levels of fire and different levels of dopeness. But my question to you is, what artist have you ever had that's giving you the same feeling over and over and over and over again?
Evolved. Okay, exactly. Crickets.
People peak and then people change, and then there's a different level of peak within that growth spurt. Like Hov has had albums that have been commercial flops, and then Hov has had great albums that have been like successes. There's gonna be times in your life where when you go through shit that people can't relate to, and there's gonna be times that you go through where people actually fucking relate. Right now, there comes a level in every celebrity's life where
are you a Drake fan?
I like Drake.
Are you a Drake fan?
Yes.
All right, so let me.
I was riding with Drake in 08 and 09 when he first came out.
Great. That's awesome. I was too. My point is, you're saying exactly what I'm saying. What you're saying,
but you're angry about it. I'm not angry.
No, I'm just saying I'm not really feeling what he's doing, and I want the old motherfucker back.
And what I'm saying to you is, you might not get the old nigga back,
and that's fine. But I'm telling you that I recognize that I might not get the motherfucker back.
No, you weren't saying that. You were just saying you was mad about it.
What I'm saying is that all of these new releases continuously disappoint me to where he was. He was continuously keeping it up. He dropped 3 in a row that was fucking amazing to me. 3 in a row. That's almost better than almost any artist.
Thank Me Later, Take Care, and Nothing Was the Same.
All of them was fucking amazing.
They were amazing.
All of them had, to me, people like, oh, he don't have no classics. They were classics to fucking me.
Nothing Was the Same as a classic album.
Dude, they were classics to fucking me, okay? And then he dropped Views.
Best album he's ever had.
And that shit was
he dropped If You're Reading This, It's Too Late.
I ain't even mad at that. I ain't even mad at that.
But that
it wasn't really all
that one to me was starting
like a throwaway.
Yeah, that was a decline. Like, what's happening?
So then you're here.
No, I'm not with you because you feel a disappointment. I feel like, this is where he's going now. It's not. I don't think we're gonna get something deeper until first of all, Drake hasn't been hit with a hardship yet. That's what you feel to realize.
Drake lived a hardship. All these bitches that left him.
No.
J-Lo,
No.
fucking
Drake hasn't
Rihanna,
hit the pit
Malia.
yet. He hasn't gone through some, like, whenever artists go through some shit and they have to come back and prove themselves. Like when Chris went through the shit with Rihanna, he dropped the Graffiti album. It was like, yeah, you're stupid. That was trash. We don't want to hear that shit. Then he came back with Deuces, right? And then Deuces took him straight back to number top again. Like, there's always has to be that moment of humility. Hove even had it with the case that he had when he stabbed Homeboy, right?
He stabbed him. He said I stabbed him.
Yeah, I know. I don't, Hove, love you. So he had to even go through those moments of
diplomatic shit.
Listen. I never know who I'm going to be in the next coming future. But there's always a moment where people have
in the room with
to
Lenny
hit a pitfall, and you got to humble yourself and come back. There's that moment, like when artists get too comfortable and they're at the top level, there has to be a dramatic down. Diddy even had to face that. Drake hasn't had a pitfall yet where he's had to be humble himself and realize that as much as these niggas love you, they will turn on you in a second. He hasn't had that yet. The moment that he does that, he gonna come back with some fire because
you don't think
real
Meek
life
doing that to him
you.
was that?
No.
He won.
Why?
He beat Meek because he beat Meek. If Meek would have beat him, it'd have been different.
He did beat me.
Son, when Charged Up came up, I was hyped. That night, I was
Charged
listening.
Up?
Wait, I know. Shh. When he dropped that shit that night, Charged Up came on OVO radio. And I was like, wait, what is this song? Because I knew it was Drake, but I was like,
I don't know.
and everybody was like, that was all right.
He was testing the waters. He was trying to see what Meek had.
My nigga.
I was up when back to back. I was up. And let me tell you, nigga, because I was up, it was only me and like 4 motherfuckers that was up on the East Coast. It was me, D-Dot Omen, another nigga like Smooth Slime in Brooklyn, and another nigga was up. And D-Dot posted it first, and I was like, well, shit. I just want to have my blog at the time, my website, and I was like, D-Dot got this shit. I'm about to rip this shit from his page, and I posted it, and I dropped that shit at like 4:58, 5:30, and I was just sitting up waiting for niggas to wake up, and niggas was as you slowly watch people wake up and hear it, I was like, oh, back to back is one of the best diss tracks of all time.
I don't know about that.
There's Ether.
There's got to be a conversation.
There's Hit 'Em Up.
No Vaseline.
No, listen.
Come on.
I said one of the, not the one.
You said the.
No, I didn't. I said one. I said one of the best diss tracks
I like
of all
Piggy
time.
Bank.
Okay.
What?
I like Piggy Bank.
What's that?
She's cute.
Never mind.
What is that?
You remember that diss track?
She looks
Piggy
at you
Bank?
mad cute. I like Piggy Bank.
I like Piggy Bank.
But
back-to-back
that nostalgia will never. But because Drake won that battle, I feel like that's when he feel like he could talk and walk around anywhere like he wanted to.
And he started dropping trash.
And honestly, he earned that little bit of right because Meek was the rapping nigga.
Yeah.
And he even said you got bodied by a singing nigga. And Drake and Meek
Bars
still never came back from that. And I feel bad. Shout out to Meek. Free Meek though, on the real.
Yo, this
but
girl right here.
no, because I love Meek. I like people. I like a lot of people. I can like you and still say you act like a bozo. Like I think Drake does some bozo shit sometimes, but I still think Drake is amazing. But that's real. That's being human. We're human. People fuck up. People fuck up.
Nobody was expecting Drake to beat Meek up like that. Meek wasn't expecting Drake.
I wasn't expecting it to get to that level, but when it happened, I was like, yeah, Meek's not gonna win this.
You're getting bodied by a singing.
I'm not gonna lie.
He was really in his bag. In that song, like the way I listened to it yesterday. I literally listened to it yesterday. And the way he was just like, hey, like I want to see
flagging on it.
Like he really was in his bag on that song.
Not only was it a great diss, it was a good song. Like that's where Meek got lost at. And my thing when I was waiting for Meek, I'm like, okay, he did it.
That's the thing.
What's up?
Check me.
I gotta pee. Am I a problem?
No, go ahead.
Nah, you can go ahead and pee.
You sure?
Yeah, sure. It's no problem. I'll turn this shit off and let you go pee. We'll be right back.
How long you had?
All right, we're back. Jesus Christ, these women are driving me insane.
That's a lie. We're his favorites.
All right. So last week I have a confession to make, which I did not let the young ladies know, which they'll probably fry me for. I stole somebody's tweet.
Wow.
I'm a tweet
You're
stealer.
that corny nigga that's stealing tweets, bro?
Absolutely. That's me.
Trash.
Shame.
Looking for attention for bitches you don't even know. What happened was...
You stole that? That's the tweet you stole?
Yeah. So a dude named Jay Uncut posts...
right. Like that's so whack.
A dude named... Shut up. A dude named Jay Uncut posts a tweet. It says, I have to post this convo. I'm not being petty. No name is attached. I just really want to know who's out of pocket here. What did I do wrong? And I don't know. Should we read this? Should we read this shit?
Yeah, give the people the context.
So you're gonna. All right. So I'm gonna. You be the woman.
I could be the woman.
You be the woman. I'll be the guy. That's where it starts.
All right. I'm never contacting you again. I'm blocking you now.
What's your deal?
I called you and texted you yesterday. You ignored me like I'm some goofy. You can keep this bag.
Goofy.
You think I need niggas buying me a bag, buying me shit like I'm a broke bitch. It's a new year. If you're not going to be consistent with me, then you can fuck off.
And he texts her back. It's not that serious, love. Let's relax a
Hate
bit.
niggas telling me to relax.
Relax is the one thing you can
Right.
say to somebody
Trigger word.
that you know they're not gonna relax.
Triggered.
Absolutely. So she goes, you a piece of shit. I'm looking for something real, not a sponsor. I can fuck with any boss nigga like that. I liked you for you. I'm going to drop this bag off and don't contact me again.
And then he says, "That's fine. I told you I didn't want anything more than a cool vibe."
Cool. I hate niggas. All right. This is more than a vibe. You fake ass nigga. And you continued it. Don't worry though. You can have the bag, the shoes, and perfume. They're in front of your door. Thank you for the gestures, but no thank you.
Bought her mad shit.
I'm tired.
That pussy must have been amazing.
It was a consolation prize.
He's like, "You really just left a $4,000 bag and other things that I bought you in the open because you want some pride shit? Like, that's really ungrateful as fuck. I was nice to you because I thought you were cool. I told you I simply didn't want a relationship." This is what he said.
Okay.
He's honest.
No, nigga. You said let's chill and see what happens. Got me cooking for you, meeting my family and shit. For you to tell me you don't want nothing serious, nigga. Fuck you in that bag. I got Gucci and Louis all in my closet. That ain't keeping me around. So I can be your just in case. So go splurge on them young bitches. I'm not the one.
All right.
I know exactly what happened.
Now,
I know exactly.
I see this convo. The shit got mad comments on it, right? I go through the comments. Bitches like, "You just wanted a cool vibe, but you bought her a $4,000 bag." Bitches like, "Oh, you out here buying bags." Bitches like,
Right,
yo,
nigga,
this shit,
I'm in your
son,
DMs.
these bitches was going crazy in this nigga's comments.
Jay,
What's his name? She's
So you
like,
buy
"Oh."
bags though, nigga?
So, and I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at the way these people are responding to this. And I said, this is going to be fun. I took this shit, I wrote my own motherfucking caption, and I posted the tweets. Bruh. My motherfucking DMs.
Oh, you did
was
it like
lighting
you
up.
was the
Same
nigga?
shit, except I just changed the caption. Oh, I was like, I had to post this convo. I thought women like when people nice to them. You know, I was just trying to be a nice guy. What is wrong? What did I do wrong here?
You're a cornball.
You're a
Nigga.
you're a tweefer.
Nigga, when I tell you my shit was going
really-
crazy.
Bitches already think you ain't shit. You
That's
shouldn't do
fine. I just, yo, people who I had DM that never responded to my DM is in my DM.
that. I would have been like, hey,
People is hitting me that I don't even
This
talk
nigga
to. It's
buying
like,
bags.
oh,
no, you don't buy shit.
huh? I don't buy shit.
Yeah. That you just cool and vibe. If they follow you enough, they know that ain't.
That's
that
not
wasn't
true.
you.
Why? Yeah. What
Tahoe
do
buy
you mean?
stuff.
So
Yeah.
you buying 4K bags for bitches you just want to buy?
I don't have 4K. I don't have $4,000.
Yeah, but if you did,
if I had how much money, you know how much money I would have to buy $4,000 worth of shit for somebody?
no.
I would
But
have
if
to have some
if Tahoe
bread.
had it, he would buy it like that.
Yeah.
He's very generous.
Yeah.
I've never
That's
come
not
out my
Tahoe's
pocket.
mindset.
I've
That's-
never come out my pocket
No.
when I hung out with my
Dating
friend.
and shit like
Oh,
experiences.
never mind.
Thank you. You go ahead, girl.
I'm
Go
just
ahead.
saying.
Wait, so you trying to say? What you trying to say that I
I'm
made
talking
you
about
pay for
fucking
shit?
Back. No, I'm talking about you. I'm not saying you don't pay for experiences like going out and shit, like dating. You're not buying bags for bitches. You're not buying bags for bitches. You already had this convo with Cuddy before.
Why are you doing this to me?
If you're his girl, yeah. But what if you're not my girl?
Bitch ain't his
But
girl.
she should shut up then. She should have kept the bag.
Yeah, she should have shut the fuck up. But I'm just saying.
Wait,
that
I
people,
stole the tweet.
I know, and people should have known that it wasn't you.
Oh,
Who
People
the
that
fuck
shut-
is
Oh,
supposed to
she's-
know that?
people that
The
follow
bitches that know you don't buy
that know
bags.
you, like nigga, that ain't even your
I
style.
don't buy no fucking bag.
That's what I'm saying. See now she
Nah,
can't.
honestly, hold up. Let me tell y'all something. Let me
I'm
be super
joking.
honest with
I'm
you.
joking.
I don't know what type of money bro was getting,
Yeah.
but in order to spend
4K?
and then shoes, because y'all
And
ignoring
perfume.
the
And
shoe.
and
I'm not ignoring
The perfume
shit.
could have been $300. I could have did that.
Yeah.
The fucking shoes and bag,
a bag? That's
that
a lot.
comes to me to $5,700. You know what kind of money bro got to be getting, and I already added him. So if y'all want to go follow homeboy,
Oh,
give him some
word?
pussy, do whatever you gonna do. That's where he
Off a
gets.
vibe?
She's a
Let's-
bug out for giving that shit back.
She brought it back.
Bug out.
Yeah, that was for
But
attention.
was he wrong for buying her all of
No.
this stuff just because?
No.
If he had it, he had
If you
it.
genuinely want to buy somebody something and it's out of the kindness of your heart, then
Ball and
cool.
buy your bitch some
People were mad. Women were in my comments mad at me
About.
for buying this woman's stuff. Like, yo, that's not a cool vibe. You sending her mixed messages.
What?
This, that, and the other.
Oh,
I'm like,
those bitches that never got shit before. Go ahead.
I'm like, what is the difference? Like, you want to be treated nice or not?
Those is bitches that pay for their own cab home from the projects.
So confused. Kiana's like, what?
Those is bitches that pay for their own cab home from the projects. I think they got fucked by somebody's baby father. Like they're not used to nice shit. You don't have a father that then buy you shit just cause.
Right. Some people.
The fuck?
Some guys just.
I can't relate. I can't.
Some dudes just spend money.
Yeah, they just spend money.
I had a nigga on the first date buy me Chanel glasses. Like, oh, here.
I remember that's the dude that made me feel like, all
I
right,
know,
I'm moving on.
Yeah. I told Tal I was on a date. Whatever.
So me and this one is fucking with each other, and she
whatever.
tells me, "Yeah, I went on a date with this nigga. He just bought me the Chanel glasses."
Shit was like
brokey.
$600.
That shit
She just
fucked
bought
me.
me. He just bought me glasses, brokey.
No, I wasn't intimidated.
No, it was. I didn't say you was intimidated.
I wasn't intimidated because I'm beaten already. My problem is you telling me.
All right, the thing. All right, we're not gonna make this about
No, we
us.
have to do that.
but we
I'm
can do this
uncomfortable.
real quick.
Can y'all
We
do this
this
later?
No, we can do this real quick, just real quick, because I have to clear this up. Tahoe, first of all, you know Tahoe is a podcast. Hello, he talks about the plethora of bitches he has or interacts with during his
You
shows.
called her no cum girl.
Hello,
For
like
months.
and yo, it's so much blowback on this shit, on this no cum girl
Blowback,
shit.
that's
But-
cool.
Pause. He made me lose my train of thought. What I'm saying is Tahoe was very open about dating. We were open about dating other people. So this one time he asked me what I was doing. I was like, I mean, you want to be honest? I was on a date. The fuck? I was on a date. Like what? And I told you, but I thought we was comfortable in that fashion.
You were
being
not
excited.
on a date.
I was on a date.
What happened? All right.
Whatever. It's not about us. Whatever.
Well, can we get into that later?
The dude.
Yeah, we can.
So my thing is, dude told her he didn't want a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you know what? You were not on a date. You told me the dude bought you Chanel glasses, and I felt like it wasn't necessary for you to tell me that. But fine.
I forgot why I came
Dude,
up.
no, you were not on a date. It
Oh
was
my
like
God, Tahoe.
All right. So
Nigga, I was on a date.
dude told
I
her.
like peaches.
Dude told her you were in Brooklyn.
Why'd you say that? Why did you fucking say that? Oh my God, can't shut up, yo. Damn, I'm trying to help you speed past this
I was
shit.
3 blocks.
Turn my shit down.
You really came
Shut
to.
up. You don't own Brooklyn. Shut up.
All right. So dude tells her, listen, I just want a cool vibe. I don't want a relationship. She was cool with it. She obviously busted wide open. She obviously.
What you mean, obviously? Because
Right.
he bought her a
Obviously.
bag? Because he bought her a bag, she obviously busted wide
cool
open?
with it. We don't know.
What the fuck you talking about?
To me, all of this emotion that she's.
All right.
That's,
Yeah,
this kind of
right.
emotion don't come unless
You got some
you
dick.
She
come.
ignored it. It's a lot of bitches that ignore
She had
shit
to
like
come.
that.
Nah, he busted open.
No,
though.
and it's bitches that ignore shit like that. Like when I'm dating a guy, even me and you had this conversation, like even if we're not looking for a relationship right now, like I'm not looking for anything serious, but love is always an option. I will never fuck with a nigga that be like, I'm not looking for nothing right now, like I'm just good. If we can agree that I'm not looking for nothing, but
if we start to build and something happens,
from the jump,
then we'll explore it.
I'm a female that's growing up age, so like I'm in tune with my emotions. I can't say right now, like I'm not looking for nothing, and 2 minutes later I'm in love with you, and I'm like, so what are we?
Because you know bitches love falling in love after
Yes,
some dick.
love is always an option. Like that's like if anybody that dates
I like
me,
that.
it's always an option.
Love is always an option.
We cannot be looking for anything serious, but
Yes.
don't run away from it.
Yes!
Love is always an
Thank
option.
you. Stop
like
running away. My pussy is good. I'm a good bitch. Like, don't do this to me.
Some people do just like dating just to date and are not.
I'm a date whore.
I'm following somebody on Twitter. Her name is I hate everyone or I hate all of y'all or some shit. And she did a thread on courting for sport. Court for sport. It's like dudes, people that just like dating. They're not. Excuse me. Can you hear that?
I don't know.
Yeah, burp now.
People that just like dating, they're not looking for anything. They're not accepting love. They just date to date. There are women that do it. There are men that do it. Me personally, she said that I was a person that courts for sport. And I said, no.
Yeah, you do.
are.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Yeah, you
I
are.
am personally right now not looking for a relationship. But if it happens,
Niggas.
I'm with it.
That's what all niggas fucking say, bro. All niggas say this shit. Then they nutting you on purpose. And then when they be like, oh, sorry.
That's not happening.
Personal experiences right now.
That's not happening. Are you trying to get pregnant?
I'm Spanish. I'm never trying to get pregnant. Thank the Lord.
Yo, niggas gonna breathe on you. And you're gonna be
OD.
pregnant. If
OD.
you're
I'm
not
not.
real
I'm 28 and I got no kids.
I believe. Listen.
Niggas always say that though, cause y'all so afraid to be open and say, hey, I want a girlfriend right now. So y'all love
I don't
saying,
want a girlfriend.
Y'all
I don't
all
want.
say that. I'm not looking for nothing right
Tahoe,
now.
what you want?
He don't know.
If I happen to need somebody, I'm not afraid of saying I need you.
Oh my
Put
God.
your face, your mouth on the mic.
What, you didn't
Speaking
hear
to the
me?
mic. No.
This is making me really weird. I said if I need somebody,
This is
I am
aggressive,
not
right?
afraid to actually feel the need. I don't feel like there's gonna be people that you just like fucking, and then there's this person that you need, and you're trying to make your way around the need and the fucking if you're really into it. If I need you, I don't need them other bitches I'm fucking because you're the one that I need. Like, you're the one I want to be around. You're the one I want you to cook for me. You're the one who I want to clean. You're the
like
no,
your
Wait,
cooking.
No, I'm
what?
playing. I'm
You want a
playing.
maid
I'm playing.
or-
I'm playing.
No, you're kind of not. But Tyler, I don't think you know what you want.
Why does this be about me?
I don't know because we're talking.
Uh-oh.
What? No.
I don't wanna be here.
It's got uncomfortable, right?
No.
No.
Me and
This
Tyler
isn't.
talk all the time. And what's up?
Uh-oh.
With
Not,
what?
She said, "What's up?"
not like this. Nah, I'm just speaking. Like, speak. What
Does
you
your
want?
man listen to the show?
Her man?
I don't have a man.
Oh. I feel like they're gonna make out at any point in time, and I'm just still sitting.
No,
here. I'm just
we're
kind of like
drinking,
just
but
right
no, I
here.
don't have a man. He's girl.
If
Please.
I find somebody that is everything, and I see my thing is I'm almost 43 next month. I don't want another relationship, a failed relationship. I don't have time to do another 3-4 year bid and the shit be over. Like, I would be 47, 40 fucking 8. I don't have time for that. I'm getting money. I'm taking care of my fucking kids. I'm paying my bills. I'm chilling. If I know that it's going to be a thing for a long time and we fit the longevity, I don't really need nothing else. I don't really have the energy, the stamina to be fucking this person, that, and no more. I don't. I used to. Even 2 years ago, I was a different person. Yeah, but I had to start taking Macaroon. Yeah. Understand that, the mentality. But a person that had to start taking Macaroon. When I was younger, I never needed that.
Yeah, you get old.
Right? I don't have the dating stamina, the patient stamina. Like, I just don't. So literally, I will get rid of somebody very quickly if I'm not feeling them. Like if
your turnover rate is crazy.
My turnover rate is pretty insane.
You're like, I don't like the way she chew. I just
Tyler's very particular about
yes.
things. But you know where that comes from? After being around women and dating women so long, now you know what you will and will not tolerate. It's very easy to say,
that's
nope,
not gonna work for me.
I'm not doing that.
He's like real life Tinder. Like, you know, like,
but you
Tinder,
know,
you swipe left.
Because he deals with women under 35 and they get
I don't seek out
emotionally
women
attacked.
under 35.
Yeah, I didn't say you seek them out. I said that's who you deal with.
This bitch just read my life.
The bitch said, never mind.
What?
All right, so about dating.
Whoa.
Dating.
She was 31. She was 31.
She acted like a child. If I act older than the bitches that come around you, there's a problem. And I'm 28. I'm still young.
I will say that your age does not define your character.
It doesn't. But
And
it should, at a certain point, there are certain levels as a woman that you should mature to. There are certain ways you should behave. There are certain things that you should be accustomed to by now. A lot of bitches out here moving around differently because they ain't had no father and they don't know how a man is supposed to treat them by this certain point in their life. You are a different type of nigga where you know how you want to treat a woman. So bitches get strung up and hung up on you and they get emotional and they don't want to lose you, but you get bored with them because they are boring bitches. You like to invest sometimes in boring ass bitches.
Listen to the show, bro.
I don't listen to the show. I don't give a fuck. I see who you encounter and I'd be like, oh, I like her. Why she don't stick around? And then you be like, oh, I don't know. The bitches that you should invest in, I feel like you'd be like, I don't know.
Right. It's him.
You teeter-totter.
Who have you ever seen me that I should have invested in?
That's a conversation for off the show.
All right. So my thing is, I am not a court for sporter. I am just not, and I'm just not into very many people that I deal with. I'm just I'm not into them.
You
and when
also,
I find
and why do you
I'll be
entertain
good.
bitches that you don't like?
Because I need pussy.
No,
too.
he likes
No,
them
you don't
like
need
temporarily.
pussy.
Like, and then like 3 weeks is like, no, this is not it. Swipe left.
You've had like
You lasted more than 3 weeks.
I'm not talking about me.
I wasn't talking about her either. You've had I've seen about 3 bitches around you that I was like, she's whack.
3 weeks.
She's boring. Why is she here?
Because the box and new box.
Yeah,
new pussy is great.
Not all new pussy is great. Some new pussy is a waste of time.
Some new pussy is a waste of time.
When he say the new pussy is great, he mean like the conquering of new pussy. Like, oh, this is different, but it's not that great. But
It's new.
It's new. Huh.
Like why can't you
Comfort.
understand that?
Because as a woman, we don't all new dick and good new dick.
But that's
It's a
the
waste.
difference between men and women.
Like I wish y'all could weigh y'all dick size on y'all forehead so I could know.
But
Like
sometimes,
from
let me tell you,
jump.
that size shit don't matter. 'Cause
No,
if you
I
have a big
ain't
dick,
ain't all
it
about
doing
size.
nothing.
But I just wish I could know how y'all was working before I wasted my time. I wish.
There's a guy. let me
I'm
shut up.
done. You know how
Let's
where
see
you
this
are
is.
right now in the moment where you just want to explore new sex. I am done just trying shit out just to see what happens. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't
need more
want to
safe-
deal with it.
I need more safe sex, as in like not like protected with that too.
At a
But I
certain
meant
age,
like where
yeah.
I'm just into you and I could just suck wild dick and do whatever I want to do with you and likewise and I don't want to have to experience
Yeah,
that.
I'm good.
Like I'm not putting
Sorry,
random dicks in my
sorry
mouth.
rappers. I don't want to like fuck you just because you're a rapper.
No,
I don't give a
no,
fuck.
I'm not into that.
I'm good.
But dating for sport, I am a date whore. As in I like to date, like literally just go on a date, like
Yes,
and I'm not
experiencing
even
new shit.
like experiences, like, cause I'm not even a big foodie. Like I don't eat. Like I'm a cheap date. I'll eat a baked potato and I'm good type shit. But
cute.
I like dating. I just like
A
dating.
basketball game. Let's go bowling. Let's
Yeah.
go rock climbing. Let's do laser tag. Let's do a sip and paint.
Let's do a sip and paint.
Love.
In the
Play
summer,
pottery
listen,
class.
guys,
Cooking class.
I like those type of things.
I like dating.
Yo,
That's those dates I
Central
like.
Park, $12. You run a rowboat and you get the row. It's fucking
So the
dope.
spring and summertime, yes.
So dope.
Yes.
You feel like Darla and Alfalfa.
Oh,
it's amazing.
it's
Like
that
matches
cute.
to row the boat.
See, that's what
Fire.
we're of like,
No,
like
no,
experience.
I think
Bachelor
that
ladies.
those things are dope
A
before you
baseball
get the
game
box.
in the summertime.
Those things are dope going towards a relationship type thing.
No, not even.
No, I'm
I mean, I
listen, can I
value-
finish my thought
Right.
process?
Go ahead. Sorry.
If you're pursuing somebody and you realize that it's not going to work relationship wise, you get the box, you're not taking her on no fucking rowboat.
I think you might
Why?
push her
That's
away.
it.
though?
That's
but
it.
my thing is, why dating should never be just about sex. Like the reason why a lot of y'all shits fail is because y'all so focused on the sex part that
Time when we spoke on this.
the sex just doesn't match right away. Y'all like, oh, this can't work. This can't work. Build on a friendship first, because the more you like someone on that level, that the attraction builds and the sexual chemistry does build. Now, some people you're just not going to be sexually compatible with ever, and that's okay. But the experience that you share and the moments that you build with each other, even in just going to the laundromat and doing laundry together, that memory, that moment, there's an attraction level, there's a respect level, there's a camaraderie that builds. There could be the ugliest nigga on the planet. I've fucked niggas that I've been in situationship or relationships with that I was necessarily not attracted to immediately on point. But the more I come to spend time with them, the more I like them, the more my attraction for them builds and the more sexual chemistry we built with them. That comes with getting to know people. Y'all motherfuckers just jump right into bed with somebody and be like, oh, this shit ain't work. Yeah, because one, a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't know how to communicate what you like. A lot of bitches don't even know their bodies to know how to get an orgasm that they can achieve. And it's just a mismatch of emotions. Y'all just trying shit out
Sex
just
is not
grab.
the problem.
I didn't say sex was the problem.
But you making it like the sex is the issue. It's not.
I
that.
didn't
It's
say that, though.
Things in
I
your
didn't say
life
that.
You said once I got
realized-
the pussy, it's like,
Cause that's the chase. Like you go for the chase.
You said
But
you're not taking somebody on a robo ride that you just want pussy from.
no, after we like you do all of that stuff in the rush to get there, but then after that it's like, I'm
Why?
like, you want to come too?
Why?
Because I didn't.
Because
I'm good.
there was no friendship there.
yeah.
Do you establish friendships with people that you don't fuck?
Me and Kiana, when we were dating, I liked going out with her because we were friends above everything, which is why
Y'all still friends
afterwards
now?
we can still be friends.
great.
That doesn't happen often.
No, it doesn't.
And so if we don't have that friendship after we have sex or the sexual relationship goes its course, what else is there?
But how often does that keep happening until you decide to reevaluate yourself and realize maybe the common denominator is me?
I've done that often.
And
And
what
I've
have
been
you come
working
up with?
I've been working on myself consistently.
So what are you doing
since then.
differently?
What are your character flaws that you're working on?
What are flaws that you've accepted and realized that
This
you
is
are
not
now
right.
trying to
It's coming
counteract?
from left.
Are
It's
you
coming
feeling
from
attacked?
right.
You feeling
I am
attacked? Okay, I'm
somewhat
sorry.
feeling attacked.
Why?
That's fine. I'm used to it. My character flaws that I'm working on.
I'm not perfect. I'm just asking questions.
I think that in dating, first of all, I definitely still feel a way about my prior relationships.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? So
Right.
I need to work through that. And in a coming episode, we will have a relationship expert on the show, and we'll talk about those things. but I'm working through those issues because there's a lot of betrayal, disloyalty, distrust, shit like that. That once you put your faith in somebody and they kind of fuck your shit up, it's hard for you to, especially a man. Women do this shit over and over and over and over again. I don't know how the fuck y'all do this shit. But for a man to open up what he's always held that sacred to somebody and then feel like, betrayed, whatever, it's hard for him to do it again. And it's hard for him to do it again immediately, especially if he was being real with the last person. That's a very innocent, it's a very vulnerable state for a man to do, to put himself in this space and to feel that way afterwards.
All right, but
so to do it again for a man who's still, they keep
you still
everybody out.
Deflected on our question.
You are.
That's not what we asked you.
I said I need to speak to a relationship expert. I need to speak. I don't know what to do for myself.
Oh. But I feel like serial dating after that and after like not dealing with your shit from your past relationship is like, it's a distraction. Like these bitches are a distraction until like you're over it.
A lot of bitches is dumb though.
They are dumb.
A lot of chicks, especially the good looking ones.
Why are you attracted to dumb bitches?
I'm attracted to fine women.
Why? But why?
I like ass, titties. I like makeup on chicks and eyelashes.
I've said this to one of my best friends. He's in the realm of
I like nice hair.
He's defined nice hair.
I like chicks that know how to walk in heels.
What's define nice hair? What's nice hair?
What? The same ones y'all be putting in your head.
What do you mean? What? Weave?
Yeah. Like not like this. Like I like when it's done and shit.
Is that not done?
Like this is not. I mean,
my hair is curly, so I don't know.
Right, what are you saying?
What are you saying?
But what is that?
What do you mean, what is that? It's my hair, nigga. You can grab it, you can pull it, you can like shake it out like it's curly hair.
This is a natural thing, right?
Yeah,
my hair is like the opposite of what you got going on right now. Like you've come.
You don't like girls in their natural state.
And no, she
I don't wear my curly hair often.
Is done up and shit. This is the different look. This is like I just came from the gym or something.
I just came from the gym.
This nigga is stupid. You are fucking
my hair's just
dumb.
out.
Like I had to deflect.
You had to.
Because I was feeling boxed in.
You
so
do that a lot.
I found a
but
I just feel like I don't want you to still loop in the same women all the time. If you keep going after
the same
but but what's the definition of insanity, Tahoe?
I don't do the same shit over and over again.
You do, because you just said you like the same girls. You like the same chicks that you think are deemed as
fine girls.
If you keep trying to date all these little IG honeys, these little bitches that are fucking dumb, retarded, that just only invest in looking in the mirror all day, you're not gonna get any substance.
I hate them women.
But you fuck them women all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you cannot say that.
So,
no, but you also say you cannot have sex with people that you don't like, that you don't genuinely like. So you cannot say you hate them because at some point you like them.
I like how they look. That's not good enough.
No.
So then, what are you trying to get out of them? You're not.
Sex.
So after that, what?
Then that's why he doesn't want to take on a rowboat anymore.
You're just gonna be 60 years old trying to fuck all these young bitches all your life.
That's a thing.
And yeah, but they're not gonna want you that much because you got kids.
So my kids are damn near old enough to do their own thing. What
so
they
they're
just
gonna come for you for your 401k. So you're just gonna be alone and fucking random little bitches
Wait,
for us.
Why are you
being
trying to
daddy.
shame old people fucking young people? Ism.
Because that's lonely. It's a lonely life. It's a lonely life.
It's a thing now.
Because it's an ism.
It's been a thing.
It's a lonely life. And you don't want that. I ain't gonna lie to you. You don't want that.
This. You know, I thought about this. I'm going to buy sex robots.
No, you're not.
I'm going to buy like 5 of them.
I'm going home.
You can't afford them.
I'm going home.
You can't afford 4K
They're
bags.
$5,000 right now.
You can't afford one 4K bag, nigga.
You know where you can get a sex buy from?
5 of them.
You know where you can get a sex buy from? Go to Dykeman. All them bitches that just got their bodies done.
Right.
They over there. They all sex bots. Those are them.
I don't really like.
Do you like the overly fat asses or like the fake asses?
No, I hate them.
But will you fuck it?
He's very different. He likes.
I don't like. No, I
no
literally
bitch I've
don't
ever seen
like
him with
fake
looks the same.
asses.
No, he doesn't.
Will you fuck him?
Nah, yeah, you fuck.
I literally probably wouldn't even talk to them bitches. On God, I probably literally would not even try.
I've never seen Tahoe with a Spanish bitch.
I don't even
with
like.
A fake butt.
I don't like that fake shit. I don't. The mentality. I'm too deep in with my mentality to look at somebody and not judge them.
So you are woke.
for that thought process to go do that to themselves. And now I'm looking at you like,
look at him trying to get the black girl back.
No, I did. I literally would look at you like that. Like I don't like that shit.
He loves black.
It's gross. It's pretty gross. It's pretty gross.
Let me not shame. It's not whatever.
No, it's gross. Their bodies look crazy. Your bodies look crazy. Your bodies look crazy.
Speak to your people, the Dominicans.
I can't. They don't listen to me. I've been to the strip club on Christmas Day and I'm like, this is trash. I'm looking for.
So
I'm
bad
trying
now.
to find the fake butts.
All the belly buttons look like Entenmann's apple pie. You know, like the fake apple pie hole.
Yes.
It looks like that.
Your butt looks like a question mark. I don't want to look at it. Like I need it to look like
All right, we gotta stop.
a cheekage and good shit. I'm just saying.
We're attacking. We're body shaming.
I'm not body shaming.
We are
I'm
actually body
shaming.
insecurity.
We are body
I'm insecurity shaming, and I wish women knew more to love themselves and to not put the onus on how they feel like they should be perceived.
That's
Because it's society, it's this generation, it's what men have put on us as a standard of beauty. It's a lot of shit that goes into that
The
shit.
male
It's sad.
gaze and shit. But
Oh my Jesus! What men have put on us.
Y'all have.
Yes.
Y'all have.
What do we have
Because
to do with y'all
The
making
same
them
niggas that walk
decisions?
around saying, oh, we just like them bitches on Instagram. We don't really want to fuck them bitches. But y'all still
That's
give
a
these
fact.
bitches the idea that this is the standard of beauty that it should be accepted.
Yep.
And that's a problem. Bitches are dying on surgery tables
That's a
because
fact.
they think that they have to look this way for y'all to accept them because fat asses
'Cause that's what
are
you liking.
liked. Flat ass women, according to y'all, women with small flat asses
Little
are not
booties
attractive.
matter.
That's what it is.
I don't believe that because them women get a certain type of attention or whatever, that any woman should think that that's what they have
that's
to be
exactly
to
But
get
that's
it.
what how
happening.
they feel. There are women dying
That's
on
not our
surgery
fault.
tables.
I'm not
So
saying that's not.
it's not just one person's fault. It's society's fault. That's
society.
the generation we
How
live in.
so?
Because y'all still follow all these bitches and
So?
like all their pictures on Instagram, and all these other women that are trying to get their surgeries like them see these women getting these accolades and attention and think that's the standard of beauty that they have to match.
Hey, yo, listen. Don't make the ones that's getting married. Them ain't the ones that's
Yes,
getting.
some of them do.
That's
A
living
lot of
their
them
life.
do.
Bitches is winning.
Yeah, a lot of them do. They getting coined. They getting married. They getting proposed to.
They at least getting a ring. They
They
might
getting
not,
rings.
Like I
You
don't
got
think.
the same body. You ain't married.
No, I do not have
That's
the
not
same
true.
body.
You
like,
definitely
I
got
don't.
the same body. You
I
got
think-
butt. You got titties. You got legs.
I got hips. I'm not.
All right. So what?
like
You're the
Cardi B,
same
I don't think
ass
Cardi B
bitch,
and Offset
and
is
you're
going
not
to get
married. You're
married.
single. Well, you have a man, or you're
don't have a
something like
man.
that. Exactly.
Single.
So what's the difference?
It's not.
What's
It's,
the difference?
No, there's a huge difference. You know that the stripper,
Why?
the stripper Latinas
Their bodies
with
are
the lighter skin girls,
exaggerated.
those big ass
Niggas like
fake
exotic
butts,
looking chicks, so because they're
exotic
Latina,
and they
Exotic.
fake butts are they look like the Ants characters from Ants.
They do look like ants.
you know, you're women that don't have all that shit. Y'all love hating on them bitches.
It's not hate. I wish they loved themselves more to think that they didn't need that shit. They
Well,
don't.
Maybe they do
if
need
I wasn't
that
scared
shit
of
They
pain,
don't,
I get lipo.
though.
They get better tips.
We have some bottle. We gotta have some
They get better tips.
some bartender
I can't
bitches
talk about
on
this.
this.
We have some coming on maybe next week or the week after. Guys, I am tipsy. I'm not processing thoughts the same way anymore.
Clearly.
Yeah, we're just
You
like,
guys have done a great job.
attacking you.
Thank you.
I can't stop looking at her boobs.
No, it's crazy. 'cause
They're out
when you
now.
were talking. They are. Oh, one was out. I kept looking at. I'm like. Her titties. You saw me lean over. I was.
To the So Shameless fans, we really appreciate you guys. Chloe, where can we find you? What are you doing now?
Me, 2018. I'm back at it, back working. I know some people heard another episode of this, but it's different. But Clever Coins podcast season 2 dropping February. Clever in the City is coming back February, so season 2 of that is coming. Also, catch all the past episodes of Appropriate Culture, created by Julia
love
Steffen.
your show.
That's
What's it
thanks.
I
called?
love that
Appropriate
show.
Culture?
Appropriate
Appropriate
Culture.
Culture. They actually have a fucking
A web
sitcom,
series. Yeah,
web
it's a scripted web series.
I was not invited. That's fine.
Well, talk to Julian. He'll get you in written next season.
No,
On
I'm
YouTube?
good.
It's on, yeah, we're on YouTube. It's appropriateculture.tv.
And they're doing great. Their views are amazing. You guys are fucking climbing.
It's a fun show. It's
Is it a
definitely
skit
it's a sketch comedy.
Okay.
Sketch comedy. Starring Alexa Layton, Funny Julius, Julian Steffen,
Alexa ain't
myself.
wanna give me no pussy though.
I am
'Cause then
not
he's gonna be over
part
my
of
food.
this, but
She
check
wanna
it
give me some
out.
pussy now, though.
You guys can catch all the first season. Mouse Jones is on it. Miss
he
Lissa
is?
knows. Yeah.
Oh, so you're the only one left out.
No, not only one. We Mouse been mad at shit. I'm not a part of. He'll be all right. You'll be good. You're fine. Next season we get you on. I'll get you on.
No, I'm good.
No, we get you on.
That's the manhood in me. I'm trying.
All right,
to act
I'm
like
good. No,
not tight.
I'm good.
Find me on everywhere. Instagram, SoundCloud, Twitter, Cleverly Chloe. If you don't know how to spell clever, you don't need to follow me no way. 2018, leveling up. A lot
Send them
of shit
some
happening.
big ass.
I've got big.
He's not
boobs.
We're
looking at
going
me.
to post this obviously
I have
for
a
the people
mother.
that's watching us.
You know,
That's dope. For the
that
people that's
mean?
watching us, we're definitely going to be on YouTube.
She
Thank you to
listens?
everybody that has been leaving comments and watching us on YouTube. Miss No Cum Girl, where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram, KIKAYEYE_.
Yo, why?
Girls like her always got an underscore.
No, do you understand
someone
that she's
so
been in the
KI.
closet?
I've
She's been in the
closet.
closet.
You gay?
No, she was a closet.
No Cum Girl closet because like people were like, they don't
You're
know
not what
the
I
whole
expected.
story.
I'm gonna tell you that.
People are trying
talk
to
more
find.
offline.
Yeah,
I didn't know that
it's
she's
so
on-
much more.
Now
than
that I
No
know
Cum
you're
Girl
on
shit.
No Cum Girl,
like,
that's mad funny.
please, like it was so one sided when he was on the show with Cuddy.
It was because all I heard was
Cause
Cuddy
I'm like,
well,
nigga.
maybe you have erectile dysfunction.
Right. No, like, or me, like my vagina is not trash.
I know, and that makes
We still doing
you're
this?
cool with like him talking about this.
I mean,
Because I would
It's
fight
like-
this
it's like
nigga. My
Tahoe.
pussy is good. And I'd be like, I will kill you.
it was just like
It's his
I'm
penis.
Nigga, this is how she is.
it's
This
your
is why
penis.
she's on the show.
It's your penis.
Anyway, yeah.
It's your
No
fault.
Cum Girl is out the closet.
Stop.
And
He's no
she
fucking
can be
cum
reached
guy.
at KI.
Yeah, I was in the comments
thingy-jiggy.
and shit, people talking shit. I'm like, but maybe.
All right, we out of here.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, love. Bye. So shameless.